Hey guys, and welcome to Vanguard Tactics. I'm Stephen, and joined today with Joe.
Hello.
And we've also got Jake on the stream deck as well.
Hello, everyone.
And we have got today in this battle report of 2,000 points, we've got the Blood Angels versus the Adeptus Custodes. So, it's going to be a big game.
I'm very excited.
The people have wanted to know who is most golden. Is it the golden boys of the Custodes or the red and slightly gold Blood Angels? Now, we did a couple of games where the Custodes absolutely destroyed my chaos. And then we did another game where the Blood Angels absolutely destroyed the Necrons.
Yep.
So we thought, let's put these two powerhouses against one another.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is put the two losers against each other as well. And we'll see how that rocks out. Yeah?
I like it.
Are you excited for today?
I am actually. I
Yep.
am.
Got a different map today for you guys, which you can see on the overhead very shortly when we go over the mission. But we've got a good amount of obscuring terrain. We've got some heavy terrain as well. We've got some light cover, which is also going to be difficult ground. And then we've got two big patches of dense terrain, which we don't often use. So we're really going to add a little bit more dense. And then we've got some containers as well. So a little bit lighter in terms of the obscuring in some of the ruins, but we've got some other attributes of terrain. Now, the Custodes are going to be going first. We've already deployed the army, so we're kind of literally ready to go. But Joe, let's quickly run through your list first.
So it's a single battalion of Solar Watch with Trajan Valores leading the way as my warlord. He's the stairman, as we will affectionately call him. I then also have a shield captain on the Dawn Eagle jet bike. I've spent the extra CP to make him take a warlord trait, which gives him the 5-up feel no pain, and I've made him a captain commander, which gives him an extra 2 wounds. He also has the relic bike, which allows him to reroll charges and has a 3-up invuln.
Very nice.
Which is very, very good. In the troops, I've got 2 units of 5 Sagittarium guards. They're the 4-year-old guys that have the assault heavy bolters.
Yeah, grim.
That's very, very nice. And then I've got a unit of 4 Custodes, all with Storm Shield and the Sentinel blades. In the elites, I've got 5 Alaris Custodian Terminators, and then the Achilles Dreadnought, the Contemptor Achilles, with the shield and sword and flamer. I've spent an extra CP to give him the pennant, which means that he gets +1 attack and he rerolls all charges.
Very nice.
And I have 3 of the Venerati Birdmen.
Birdmen, and we're probably going to get another 3 of these in the future.
Yep.
But guys, we've since you guys have last saw this army, we've got the shield captain, we got the 3, and we got the dreadnought. So we've got a few more toys for the Custodes, and we'll keep building to it as well.
Lest we forget, I have 5 Sisters of Silence.
Oh, of course.
Bolt guns.
Yep. Get you doing some actions, eh?
Yep, they're my action crew. And I also have the banner in this list. The he's not going to do a huge amount in this one because your army doesn't have many guns, but it's the one that gives -1 to be hit to units within 6.
Solid.
If I was list tailoring,
yep,
I'd give him the one which gives me +1 attack.
But you're not.
But I'm not going to list tailor.
Because you're going to go for the one that gives you the most reliable, repeatable outcome.
Yes.
And that -1 to hit banner is fantastic. Really, really like the list. What secondaries are you going for?
I've gone for While We Stand, We Fight, which is Trajan, the shield captain on bike, and the Contemptor Dreadnought.
Okay.
I've taken Engage. I'm going to take Engage in all fronts.
Yep.
And
Raise banners.
Raise banners.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice. Okay, so my army list today is a patrol, and I've got Dante leading the charge. He's the warlord, so he gets that 9-inch aura, and he gives me a free CP as well, which is really decent.
Very, very good.
I've also then got a chief librarian, which we forgot to take a picture of, but he's here.
He is here. He was in the picture in spirit.
Yeah, and maybe he's hiding behind the building, we'll say. We just forgot to put him in. He's a chief librarian. He knows 4 powers because he knows the tomb. He's got the relic, the tomb of the Malcador.
Yeah.
And he knows Veil of Time. He needs Null Zone, Psychic Fortress, and then Unleash Rage, because you can take an additional one. And he also is a chief librarian, the master of sorcery, magic man, whatever. So he gets +1 to casting rolls because I do need all the help I can get on that front. Then I've also got a sanguinary priest with a jump pack. He is what it is. He's not a master or anything like that. He's not a chief. He's just He's just a regular dude.
Just
But he does has a relic.
yeah.
The Visage of Death. I can turn off your obsec.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Because that's good, considering my entire army has obsec.
Yeah, I needed, all the help I can get, and it's super strong in this list. So goes well with the army. I've then got 3 units of Incursors. I've then got 2 units of 9 Sanguinary Guard. And all the lists, by the way, you can find on our blog post, which is www.vanguardtactics.com/blog/
BAVC.
There we have it, and the link will be in the description below. We used the new 40k app that Games Workshop have made to
do list writing.
Do the list writing, so all the points and everything is from that. And then I also have a Sanguinary Ancient as well, and he's got a Warlord trait, the Rights of War, which means my army is an obsec in that aura range. And then also he's got a Relic, which means I get +2 to my movement if I have a jump pack.
Which is
everyone.
Pretty much everyone.
Yeah, pretty much everyone. And then I've got the big blob of Death Company. Yeah. I've got 5 hammers in there, and I've also got a power sword on one of the other models. And then also I forgot to mention, I had a little 5 points left over, so I just put a Inferno pistol on my Chief Librarian. So watch out, Joe.
He's going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting for your army, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, and what's off the table currently is 5 Plasma Inceptors.
Yeah.
How could I forget? So that is the list.
I hope you do forget.
Yeah. And my secondaries today are going to be Raise the Banners. I'm also going for a Blood Angel specific one, which is Relentless Assault, where I've got to have more units in your deployment zone than in mine.
Yep.
And then I'm also going to go for the one, not Seal of Oath, Oaths of Moment. Some sort of oaths, some sort of moments. It's all happening.
Yep.
One from the Blood Angel Codex, one from the Space Marine Codex, and then one from, obviously, the regular selection. And I just thought I'd go for something different. While We Stand, We Fight is a great pick for me, but I didn't want to go for it. I wanted to show you guys something else, and I wanted to try out the Blood Angel one as well. So I wanted to mix things up. And when me and Joe are playing, we're kind of play testing all the time. We're thinking, okay, how does this work? How does that go? So yeah, that's kind of how we play. Now, one thing that is a little bit of contention in terms of the, couple of things. The Death Company, we're going to be playing it that you can only use Fall on Fury on that unit once. You can't put Fall on Fury multiple times on that unit.
That's a thing.
That is a thing people argue, and I think it's a bit ridiculous. So, yeah. Wow. So I could basically spend 2 CPs, hop them here, spend another 2 CPs, hop them here, spend another 2 CPs, hop them 9 inches away from you. But we're not doing that because that seems a little bit silly. But what we are going to be doing is a Sanguinary Priest. When he puts a unit into the Savage Echoes, but the Blood Chalice, he gives me Savage Echoes, which is that +1 attack because it's the Assault Doctrine. That's how we've interpreted it and how we're going to be playing it today. If you don't want to play it like that, that's completely cool. And obviously if a TO or tournament organizer has ruled it differently, go with what they're saying. So until we get an official FAQ, this is the lay of the land. Now, in terms of terrain, you'll notice that this building here and the opposite one in the exact same corner is completely open. But obviously, if you're behind it, you get the obscuring. And we are going to be playing everything from the area of the terrain, so that obscures. And these large L shapes in the middle, basically, this is all what you can see. Now, what I'm going to do is briefly point this out to you. This is pretty much blocking.
Yeah.
And then this side over here, though, is open. So these windows are broken in. They can be shot through and vice versa. So this is open, but these are pretty much blocked off, obviously. So we'll be playing true line of sight and all of that stuff. Obviously, in terms of the dense things, we're going to do the best job we possibly can to navigate around that, and we'll come to an agreement as we play.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything, Joe, isn't it?
Yeah. So this one doesn't slow you down.
No.
But the landing pads do.
The landing pads do, but they still obviously get you that area cover as well, that +1 to your saving throw. So last thing we need to cover is the mission. So Jake, if you wouldn't mind popping up the mission. We are doing Surround and Destroy. This is a Dawn of War deployment. 6 objectives.
It's troublesome.
And you get 5 points if you hold 1 objective in your command phase, starting from turn 2. You get an additional 5 points if you are controlling 2. And then also, if you happen to be holding more than your opponent, then you're going to get an additional 5 points. The game is capped at 15 points per round, and obviously completely capped at 100 points. We've already added on 10 points for each player because we're both battle ready and painted. And because Joe is taken while we stand, we fight, we've already given him those 15 points, and it's going to be my job to remove those 15 points from him, essentially, just to keep it a little bit more interesting. We do it this way because rather than like a big swing at the end, you guys can see it sort of every single turn, all right? Now, one last thing, massive thank you to Entoyment for helping us out with all our models, and all of our links to all of our sponsors will be below. JW Gaming, thank you so much for all the mats as well, and you can check out a little discount code VT10 if you want to get that at the checkout. And also, and these are all the new mat sizes, so you don't need to worry about cutting them or anything crazy. Beautiful and, you know, really functional for lots of different, obviously, terrain. And then all the terrain here has been provided by Foreground as well. So a massive thank you to all of those guys that are helping us put this on. And that is pretty much it. That's all the little gubbins. So it's time for you, Joe, to go first.
To make a move.
Yeah. Do you have any pre-game moves?
No, don't be silly.
I have a pre-game move.
Of course you have a pre-game move.
But do I want to use it?
Of course you do.
I'm going to have a quick little look to see. Now, if you have any questions, guys, while we're playing, please pop it in the chat, and Jake will read out your questions. He'll pick some at random. He won't probably ask us all of them, but we'll do the best jobs which are most relative anyway. Okay, so I'm just measuring out here 12 inches. Now, I've kind of pre-measured already, so I'm hoping if I can get my Death Company behind there, that just gives me a little bit more maneuverability to move next turn. Otherwise, they're kind of stranded a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and spend those 2 CPs and just put them over behind there. So I'm going to get the obscuring from the building, hug in nice and tight. And then what I'm going to do is basically string back one guy so that I can get within 6 inches of my Sanguinary Ancient, which is right there. So that can still help me get out of line of sight. And now what that means is that when, obviously, it's the start of my command phase, providing my characters or my Death Company are still alive, then I'm going to be able to get those benefits from those characters. So I'm kind of thinking that turn ahead, what I need to be doing in order to basically... What's the range on these birdmen?
18 inches.
18
so they
inches.
move 12, shoot 18. And they are strength 6 -2, 2 damage.
Ugh, this is a bit grim.
Yeah.
How many shots?
2 shots each.
Okay, so...
with exploding 6s.
Well, that's not nice, is it?
Yeah. And now you can understand why everyone wants me to have 5 of them, or 10 of them in my list.
So I'm going to be obscuring there. So if you do want to come and get them, then you're going to have to start to move probably to here, maybe? Yeah, and then you can probably shoot a couple with the Death Company. But I feel like that's a better strategy than just leaving them kind of behind here doing nothing. And then I've just left all my units so that they can obviously move. And I've left them at the back of the table. So that obviously I'm increasing Joe's range and also using the obscuring so they can then move on to that objective, all right? Okay, Joe, I'm going to actually let you play now.
Oh, thank you. So kind.
So guys, we've made a few audio improvements. We're doing the best job we possibly can to bring you guys the best possible production value that we can. So yeah, any comments, you know, constructive criticism, please let us know. We will do our best to make this stream as good as we possibly can. Both myself and Joe are going to be playing in the No LVO series that's coming up. And more information will be coming up about that very, very soon. But essentially, we're going to be playing against or in the top 16 of the LVO this year amongst all the other streaming teams that are out there around the world, which is a huge privilege to be invited to play with. So, yeah, we're really excited, looking forward to that. So, Joe, talk us through what you're doing.
So I'm going to advance this unit of Custodes.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, which is quite good.
That's nice.
Yep.
So you're moving 12 inches.
12 inches. Getting up there. Because their bolters are assault, it doesn't really matter if I advance or not.
Yep. And you know, getting line of sight on these Sanguinary Guard there, can't you?
Yeah, and you can heroically intervene 6, can't you?
Only with the Sanguinary Guard.
Okay.
Not the Death Company.
And then these boys here are going to move forward 6.
Have we got any questions, Jake, while Joe does his moving?
Not really questions per se, just a lot of people saying they want Joe to win.
Rightfully so.
Someone wanted, Mr. Dixon said, what's this about a Las Vegas Nopen?
Yep. So the Las Vegas Nopen, yeah, we're going to be playing in that, and more details will be coming soon. It's going to be a big streaming weekend where you can see the likes of Tabletop Titans, Art of War, Hellstorm Wargaming. I'm sure I've forgotten the guys that play on Tabletop Tactics. So all the guys that are kind of regularly streaming battle reports and things, we kind of come together. And yeah, we're going to be doing the best job we possibly can to kind of bring you some sort of entertainment throughout that period. Yeah.
I'm going to run that unit of sword and shield boys.
Is this guy advanced?
No, he just moved.
He's just moved.
Normally. So they're moving 9.
Hope he's not going to try and charge my cursors, mate. Oof.
I'm too scared of them. Wouldn't be so crazy.
Now you're on a bike. You're going to have to fly around that, mate.
That's fine.
Mm.
Do I advance that unit? I'm going to roll this dice here.
Okay.
Oh, a 6.
A 6 again, Joe. What is this crit?
Joe starting as he means to go on.
I think that's definitely more than 6 inches there, son.
Well, they're going 12.
Yeah.
From front to front, you know.
It's from front to front, eh? Okay.
Yeah, never front to back.
Well, just make sure you measure 22 inches from there, and then we'll know if he's more forward or not. You got up to 22 inches if you start on the line.
I got a bit more.
Yeah, there we have
more,
it.
you see.
That's the best way to measure, providing your army was on the front line. So yeah, you cut. It's always a good check then to know if your opponent is moved too far in that first round, because obviously you can't move more than your deployment plus a move. Yeah.
So when you raise banners, you do it
at the end of the movement phase.
At the end of the movement phase.
Yep.
And then how long does it last until?
Well,
the end of your turn, doesn't it?
You just get it up, yeah.
So if that unit of the Venerati were to shoot or charge, they'd lose the banners, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, and also I'm within 3 of that banner, so you can't raise it anyway. Yeah.
Well, that's a problem I can solve.
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So.
But you can't do that this turn.
I can't do it this turn, no.
So yes, if you were to do anything else, you have to basically hold the banner for the entire turn.
Yeah.
Like a champ, you know, and then obviously if you start fighting, charging, shooting, you drop the banner.
Yeah.
Okay?
So my banner man here will put up a banner, and he's just going to put his banner on that and just be like, done.
Yeah.
And then the Sister Silence are going to put one up over there.
Okay.
So I've got 2 up. I should have 10 CP because I got one at the start of the turn. Correct. I can spend 2 CP in the shooting phase and shoot a character. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to spend 2 CP on the Alaris Custodians.
Yep.
So I can shoot at your Librarian.
Oh dear.
Because he's actually the big problem here.
He is, yeah.
And then I'm going to spend a CP. Because I didn't advance, I can double the amount of shots I get.
Okay.
So I get 10. It's
very nice.
Exciting. So shooting at your Librarian.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. It's a good thing I get to reroll once.
Yep.
Just as a quick one, can you just remind everyone the name of the mission we're playing, please?
We are playing Surround and Destroy, yeah.
I'm winning you on 4s.
Okay.
Reroll those 2 1s because of Trajan. That is 7 wounds at -1.
7 wounds.
So 3 up saves.
What's the damage?
2.
Damage 2. Right, I'm going to need to roll well here.
Oh, we failed 2.
So I'll CP reroll 1.
Oh.
Is that all the shots you've got at him?
That's all the shots I got at him.
So he's still going to be alive at the end of this.
He's still got 1 wound left, hasn't he?
Yeah, is it worth a CP reroll? You've got no other shooting at him, so I will stay as I am, and I will see with my 6+ feel no pain. Got none.
No. So you've got 1 wound left.
I've got a wound left.
Well, even though he's not dead, that still technically benefits me, because you theoretically only got 1 good round of psychic out of him.
Yep.
Before I do him off.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you heal him with the priest?
I can, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Should have gone for the priest.
Now, me deploying out in the open, you might be thinking, why have I done that? Well,
he's lost his mind.
If I didn't deploy like this, because there isn't much cover, in the way that we do our missions here, guys, we set up the table, then we roll for a mission, don't we?
Yeah.
So this isn't the most, you know, like, I would love a bit more cover, obviously, on this deployment, but that's the way it is. And I decided to use the light cover, but be in the middle where I can use my mobility. Otherwise, if I go to one corner and hide, Joe can just completely take the rest of the table, and then it's going to take me a very long time to get out of it. Or if I happen to go first, as obviously we don't know, then I'm going to be in a position where I'm just kind of stranded.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like, my first turn will be a complete waste. So, yeah, I had to make a move in which, or in my deployment, that gives me a chance. Going second isn't ideal for this list. Ideally, I want to be going first, but that's just the lay of the land, isn't it? Sometimes you've got to go second.
Someone's just mentioned about, obviously, the normal librarian only has 4 wounds, we believe. I don't think
The normal librarian?
I don't think he went up in wounds.
Oh, right, let's have a little check.
Let's double check that.
If not, I'll use a CP.
Thank you, George.
He does only have 4 wounds.
He's going to CP re-roll it.
I'm going to CP re-roll it.
it.
He's okay. So he's got
2
wounds. Yeah. That was a good chat. Good shout.
I thought he'd
Thank
gone
you very
up,
much,
but that's
George.
fine. Right then. So I've got 4 of these guys, can see them.
Okay.
I advanced, so I'm -1 anyway.
Yep.
So I'm hitting you on 3s. Oh, what a world.
You got 2 there, yeah.
Just as a quick clarification for everyone wondering, the reason the Terminators could shoot the Librarian is because they use a 2 CP stratagem that allows them to from the Custodian army book.
So Joe made me. Joe shot the Sagittarium into my Sanguinary Guard. Had 4 wounds, and I passed all of them because I've get the cover save obviously on that 2+.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
The other 5 Sagittarium on that side are going to shoot this closest unit.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are also hitting on 3s, but we're re-rolling 1s.
Okay, because you've got the Shield Captain on bike nearby. Yep.
I don't like hitting on 3s.
Ugh, I know.
Wounding on 3s.
Sorry, mate. It must be so difficult for you.
2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
2, 4, 6, 7. Cocked. He's okay.
Yeah.
I'm all right. Survived it.
Cool.
Survived the barrage.
Then the 3 Venerati in this building are going to shoot at them.
Mine curses.
In your curses. I'm
Did
hitting
they-
on 2s.
Did they advance?
They didn't advance, no.
No? How far do they move? 12?
Yeah, 12. And I've rolled 2 6s, so
Okay.
they generate extra hits.
Mm-hmm.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
3, 6.
6
Minus
saves.
2, so -1, so 4 ups.
So 3 go through.
3 dead.
Well, I'm not going to get cover there, but obviously I've rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2, and 2 5s and a 6. So how many?
So damage 2.
So I'll take the models furthest away from the Shield Captain to increase his charge.
Mm.
Okay.
Just as a quick one, the Librarian Stephen's using is just the standard firstborn one with a jump pack. He's upgraded to the Chief Librarian.
He does have an Inferno pistol, though.
Ooh. And then I'm going to charge with the Venerati.
Okay.
I've rolled an 8.
You're in.
I'm just gonna.
You move around, mate.
Here.
You move around.
So one's gonna go.
So you're going to stay inside the cover, are you?
Yeah.
I'm not within an inch, though, mate. I'm obviously over an inch, so you have to go through.
Actually, that's fine.
Because I needed to be wholly behind the cover to get the obscuring.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll go. I should still.
And if you're wondering how the Venerati managed to shoot the incurses, and that's actually because there's 2 big holes here that they could shoot through.
So 2 have come outside.
Yeah.
To get in the base, and 1 is inside, but he's still within ½ an inch of someone who is within ½ an inch.
Okay.
I'm tempted to send the Shield Captain over there as well, you know.
All right, then send him in.
We'll do it.
He's coming in.
I've rolled a 6. That's probably not going to be enough.
That is a fail.
But he gets to re-roll. I rolled a 6 again.
You need an 8.
That's fine. That's fine. So I've got 1 combat to go here. So 3.
Now, I am within 6.
Oh, you're in within 6, are you?
So yeah.
Mm.
So I'm going to heroically intervene.
Okay.
And that is 1 CP. So because I'm within. Oh, actually, let's do this because I got a measure from the base, not the wing. No, I'm out.
Oh.
Just outside of 6 by a hair.
That's all right then.
Go on then.
Hitting you on 2s.
That would have been nice. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? Just to sneak on in there.
It's all right. We'll duff you up next turn.
Okay.
Wounding you on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3, 6, 7. Today's live stream is sponsored by the number 7. At -2.
Okay, I'm not gonna. You did me well, boys.
Oh, they did.
No, they're very dead. Yeah, they are dead. Unfortunately, so they're gone. So that's a unit killed for you, mate. That'll help towards your grind it down.
Yep.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. So I get 1 kill for grind it down. I also get.
You don't get obviously you get that at the end of the battle round.
Yeah. It was 1, and then I've got 2 points for engage.
You got 2 points for engage in all fronts. Yeah. Because you're in this quarter.
Yeah.
Are you wholly 6 inches away from the centre?
I should, because the centre is
Well,
there.
and I think that guy's going to be in, but you can still pile in, obviously.
Yeah, let's have a. Raise the roof.
Just as a quick one.
30 inches is there.
Can-
Yeah,
Yeah, he's 7 away.
Characters can raise banners. It's only they can't do deploy scramblers. It's it specifically says so they can do it. So that's why the bannerman's done that.
It's the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn.
Mm.
Well, you've put a bit of pressure on, Joe.
I got 2 for engage. I've raised 2 banners, which happens next turn, and I've only got 1 kill this turn towards my
Kill more.
kill more. Oh no, hang on, I ain't got kill more. Have I got?
You've got raised banners engage and
That's the one.
Yeah.
I had 4 secondaries then.
You thought about it earlier,
Yeah.
and yeah, we decided to go for while we stand, didn't you, instead?
Mm.
Okay, so I'm going to just sit and think about what I'm going to do right now. So we've literally just taught a lesson on the academy all about focusing on when you're in the command phase, command your army. Have a think about the commands you're going to give. And I don't just mean, you know, what units I'm going to put into the assault doctrine, all that stuff. I mean, what are you going to do in terms of this turn? So I'm going to really focus on holding 2 objectives, which are going to be these 2, as best as I can. I need to deal with the Venerati because they're going to cause a problem for me next turn. I need to also hide my Librarian so that he can't be shot. Do not like that. And I need to make 3 charges.
3.
And the reason why I need to make 3 charges against Joe is because what's going to happen is I get to fight, but you get to interrupt. And then I get to fight again.
Yes.
So if I only do 2 charges, I fight first with a unit, you interrupt, so I kill something, lose something. I don't want to do that. So I have to make 3 charges this round, 3 or more charges this round. Okay? And the units that can interrupt with you, you've got another stratagem, haven't you? That basically allows you to interrupt when you're near an objective.
Yeah, so if I'm within 3 inches of an objective, it's 1 CP I get to interrupt there.
So they can interrupt for 1 CP as well. Or obviously the Venerati, but nobody else.
I can, if I stooping dive, the shield captain, he strikes before everyone.
Okay, that's very nice, yeah. And what's his range on that?
2d6 inches.
2d6 inches, okay. So obviously this would be the point I need to charge because he gets a free charge move, doesn't he, essentially? Yeah. So rules for moving would still apply. You'd have to go round the building and things like that. So
unless you were within an inch of the wall.
Which I'm definitely not going to be doing, yeah. Okay, right. So in my command phase, I'm going to give this unit here the extra attack.
To put them in assault doctrine.
Yeah, I'm also going to give them +1 to hit.
Solid.
Yeah, from the banner. And then Dante's going to give them the rerolls as well.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So the Death Company.
So it's going to be doing something this turn.
They need to do a lot for me this turn. They need to do a hell of a lot for me this turn. Now, let's have a little quick look at... They can move 14 inches, which does mean I could go in bop old Trajan on the head.
Good luck with that.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And these Terminators can ignore minus AP 1 and 2.
Yeah, so I'd only be able to ignore your chainsword.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which you can definitely spend that stratagem. And also you can transhuman them.
Yep.
And you can turn off rerolls.
Yes.
That's right, because I don't have many of those anyway.
Or reroll the hit.
I got reroll a hit, yeah. And you can do that on any Custodes unit?
Yep. The only one I can't do on any Custodes unit is the -1, or ignore -1 and -2
And
AP.
that's Terminator specific.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Well, it's not very good. I don't like it.
But
at
they
all.
get to consolidate and pile in towards characters, not necessarily the nearest unit.
Yeah, okay. Right, well, let's just do the easy stuff first before I worry about the complex stuff. So I'm literally just going to move within 3 here, and I'm going to raise a banner.
Yeah. I've decided to go all in on this one.
You
Just
have.
give you too many problems to deal with.
These guys are going to raise a banner over here.
Strong.
Just going to do some banner action. Yeah, it is a bit of a problem, I'm not going to lie. These guys over here are troublesome, because you've got this shield captain that can just sort of pivot and protect in different directions. So, I'm not going to lie, Joe. You've got me on the back foot here.
My life's goal is to beat the Blood Angels.
And
Failing that, I burn the building down.
You've got you've got a real you've got a real strong chance here. I'm also going to spend another CP. And I'm going to put this unit here to also have, I've just remembered, I can overflow the chalice. And I'm going to put them to be in Savage Echoes as well.
Yeah, so when you put too much Ribena in your glass, you're like, all over the place.
Yeah, and then you're throwing white wine over red wine. Anyway, 1 CP. Yeah, I'm just going to double check that.
It's like when you put you fill your glass up and you try and get the top of the drink above the lip. And it goes too far.
You know, like when you're at I don't know, Pizza Hut, and it's you got to just get. You don't want to go up more than once, do you? You just want to go all in.
And you got to leave the drink on the table, and sup at it, do that weird cat gabble thing.
It's 1 CP, yeah. Yeah. So he's going to be putting them into some Savage Echo action. Oh, this is going to be a tough turn.
Don't bounce.
I don't want to bounce.
No.
Can he heroically intervene the Dreadnought?
Everyone within 12 inches of Trajan can heroically intervene.
And in 3 inches, yeah?
12.
As in...
Oh, no, I can heroically intervene 3 inches, yeah.
Okay.
It would be nice if I could heroically intervene 12. That'd be amazing.
Well, remember, I have got some Inferno pistols over here.
I'm pretty scared.
Yeah, you should be. Okay, and if I do take... Oh, you're going to need an 8 to get to there anyway. And how many CPs is Stooping Dive? 3?
3. But I can use Trajan's ability to do it for free for 1 turn. Well, his ability allows me to do a stratagem at the cost of 0 CP.
Yeah, so I don't really want to shoot these guys particularly, because I don't want you to pull I don't want you to pull this model, because if you pull that model, then he can Stooping Dive and get in, because I'd have to get. Well, no, I suppose I could get within an inch of that guy, because no, you're not touching the edge there. You say you're within half an inch of that guy. Looking a bit tight.
Well, you've been prodding and poking the building, so I imagine you.
Yeah, knocked it all.
Yeah.
Oh,
can I replace my shield captain with a giant bird man, like Brian Blessed?
Yeah, you can. I'm cool with that. Yeah. I think you need to.
If someone can 3D print me a Brian Blessed head to go on a shield captain, it's the way forward.
So movement.
Just as a clarification, we did say at the start of the stream, but we're going to be counting the blood chalice-y thing that goes on puts them in the assault doctrine will also trigger Savage Echoes. It's how it's sort of worded in a few other FAQs, and we made a point at the start of the stream. That's how we will be playing it, just so you're all aware.
It's like a lot of stratagems that other chapters have access to that put them in the Devastator or Tactical Doctrine, that they still get the buffs. The chalice is essentially a relic that allows you to do it for free without having to do the stratagem.
Well, it's just the inbuilt ability.
Yeah.
Just thinking about my options, because if I make a mistake here, it's game. So I'm spending a little bit more of my time, because then once I've made my decisions, things will start happening pretty thick and fast. So I'm going to start measuring out some distances, because I want to know where I can get to, basically.
Someone has asked Joe, why have you ditched the bandit mask? the Calamorph transformation is.
I'm actually going to get a proper bandit mask because I ditched it because Steve's better half says it looks like I'm wearing a nappy on my face. And as cool as the Calamorph is, he's not a nappy face. And so yeah, I'm gonna get myself a nice, decent like neckerchief to wear and a poncho. Yeah, I did prefer the tubey mask though because my beard was longer at the time. It kind of held it all flat. If you've got a face mask on and a beard, it just pokes out all over the place. It's a nightmare.
That's a nightmare, mate.
It is. When you've got the tube on, it keeps it all nice and flat. So when you take it off, it's like having a what's the hairnet thing that women wear. It's one of those for my beard. Keeps it.
Just anyone who works in a restaurant. But...
Yeah, but cooler because Calamorph wouldn't work there. I feel like he's like a smeltery type.
What's the invulnerable save on your Dreadnought there?
4+.
4+ invulnerable save?
Yeah. He's -1 to be hit in combat as well.
-1 to be hit?
Yeah.
He can't turn off rerolls, can he?
Yes.
He can?
Yes. Because he's cool.
He's grim.
He's a lad.
Dante will have to sort him out, I think.
Good luck, Dante. I just love Custodes so much.
This is a quick one from the chat. Kylo has said that he'll do you your own bird face if you quote Flash Gordon for the whole game, and I already know what Steve's answer is going to be. It depends what Joe says.
No. Steve said that he'd dress up as Timothy Dalton from Flash Gordon in his weird kind of Peter Pan-esque Robin Hood outfit.
What?
He said, yeah.
This is one of the conversations Joe's had with himself, and he's just Steve's been in the room there. So he assumes he's had the conversation with Steve.
I feel like this is how most of our conversations go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming in, are they?
I'm going in. I'm going in, basically.
You just throw in everything at me. 4+. On the rules for its shield, the special shield it has is 4+.
Can you have a look, please?
I will have a look, though.
Because that changes decisions big time, you know?
Or is it 5+ and +1 because of the +1?
Hang on. It's a big old book, this Forge World one.
Just while Joe is doing that, I will start to just move some of my boys about.
Yeah. So, the Gallatus Shield. This model has a 4+ invulnerable save. Each time a melee attack is made against this model, subtract 1 from the hit rolls.
Yep.
So it does come. So all Custodied Dreadnoughts have a 5+ invuln, but the special rule for the shield itself gives it a 4+. It's got a big heavy flamer as well. I already missed the days when Death Company only had 1 wound.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
What's happening over here?
I don't know, I'm just thinking, mate. I'm thinking.
I don't think you should charge at all. I think you should wait a turn. You should be like Leonidas and it's 300 and stand between the two buildings.
What's your aura range? To deny?
To deny, 18 inches.
And that is just deny normally or on a 4+?
So I've got 1 if you target a unit, it's on a 4+, and then I've got 1 with 18 inches that I can deny it as if it was a normal psychic power.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to suck it up. Basically, is what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Just suck it up. Yeah.
So you're saying that you got to get the Magic Man in there.
The Magic Man needs to go in, yeah.
I like to imagine he's got a giant top hat, one of those little pointy goatees that baddies have in cartoons.
So we're saying Dreadnought's got a what now?
4+ invulnerable save.
4+
-1 to be
invulnerable
hit.
save.
Reduces all damage by 1.
Okay. So if I can turn off their obsec, you've only got the one model on this unit here that are obsec, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah, because the shield captain's not in range.
No, he's not.
Well, Dante coming over, is he?
Dante's getting involved, mate.
He's a big brave boy, isn't he?
Well, sometimes you've got to be a big brave boy. Yeah, sometimes you just got to be a big brave boy, mate. Okay, I'm going to see what happens. I'm really nervous about this, I'm not going to lie. But I feel like it's the right decision. I'm going to leave the Dreadnought alone this turn, I think.
I think so, sometimes when you're facing off against like a combat-heavy army, like yours, you just got to throw everything at them. Just force them to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Because if you allow them to do what they want to do, then they'll just roll you.
Yep.
There's a whole lot of red in the middle, Steve.
Okay then, here we go. Here we go. Shooting phase. Psychic phase first.
He's doing the magic noise.
Oh.
Steve's like, no magic noise today. Nope.
No, thank you. Right, so ready for this?
Is it null zone?
It's null zone. It's big.
This is literally the biggest power ever to go up in the history of all time.
I just want to think if I want to advance him, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll leave it as is. Right, null zone.
It's a 6.
Goes off on a 7, so he's off. So
Well, then I'll spend that CP to deny it.
Go on then. Unlucky, Joe. I feel it. Double 1 coming up. Big perils.
Don't you?
Oh, by the way, I'm healing him D3 mortal wounds before we do that. He's got his wounds back.
That's nice.
He's fine. We spoke about it, you know, anyway.
It's a 7.
It's not enough.
It is, because it has to be more.
You have to be more to deny.
Well, can I spend a CP to re-roll it?
You spend a CP to re-roll it. It's a balls move. Ballsy.
Oh,
It's
even
6.
worse.
So null zone is off.
I know, right?
Wow.
The thing is, you had to do that. That's like no option there. You have to do that.
Because of all the negative AP in your army, it's a real problem for me.
Yep. So the next power I'm going to cast, because I can cast 3, because I'm a psychic mastery, is going to be fight first. And re-roll charges. Who do I want to put that on? In fact, no, I'm just going to go for... No, I will go for that one. I definitely need that one off.
That's a 4.
It's a 5, because I get the +1. Does it go off? Veil of Time. Is it a 6? Could be right there.
So his Warlord trait gives him the +1.
His Warlord trait gives him the +1, yeah.
Yeah, and that's for all powers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because some of them are like...
Veil of Time is a 6, so that fails. And then I'll go for Unleash Rage. On a 9. So would you like to deny that one?
No.
So that's going to be exploding 6s, and I'm going to put that on the Death Company.
Okay.
All right. Okay then. So shooting phase. Dante.
He's going to shoot an Inferno pistol.
Is going to shoot an Inferno pistol. Yeah.
Fancy.
Yep. He hits.
Wounds on a 3.
Oh, wounds on a... No, you're right. It's a... It was a 2. He failed it. That's that. So then the other shots that I'm going to be doing are these guys here. I'm left one guy within 9 of Dante. And then these guys here. So all of these guys are going to be shooting at your Terminators. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to do them all together.
Yeah, just do it.
Because I've got 18-inch range. So actually this guy here won't be able to see, nor will that guy. So I'll take out 2, but the rest have got line of sight through the building. Okay?
Yeah. And these are -1, aren't they?
4. Yep.
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, if 2 can't see, I need to take 2 out. And I'm getting my rerolls for, and I get +1 to hit because I'm within 9 inches of Dante there. Okay?
Yep. So you all hit.
Oh, they all hit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like a Custode, mate.
You are. And then you're wounding on 5s.
Wound on 5s. But I do get +3 to wound, okay? No, okay.
Yeah, I'll just take out the... This many 3-ups. Ooh. I failed 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strong. Does that mean I've killed 1 Terminator?
You have killed 1 Terminator.
Ooh, that's nice, that. Sanguinary Ancient will use his 2 shots at the same unit as 2 hits, no wounds. So, call that done. And next up, what we're going to do is do some charging now.
Okay.
So, how many CPs you got?
How many have I got, Jake?
You have 6.
I have 6 CP.
Oh, no, you have 5.
Oh.
So, the Sanguinary Guard are going to charge in on there.
Okay.
Do you want Overwatch?
No.
Okay. 6.
That's in.
Yep. So I'm just going to put 1 guy in there. Just make sure, yeah, keep him within 9. I'm going to pop him a bit closer that way because I need to get him within an inch. So he needs to move 1 inch forward. 2 within 2. And this is the unit that's in Savage Echoes, okay?
Okay.
Because that was the unit on the front line. Then I'm going to charge in with the Librarian next. No, because you can shoot through there. Next up, what we'll do is this Sanguinary Guard unit will charge in on the Venerati.
Okay. That's an 11.
They didn't need it, just because I just want to put the 1 model there, basically, to stay outside of an inch from the wall. Okay. Would you like to stooping dive and come
I
round?
do it at the end of the turn.
Okay. So I'm going to stay just like that, okay?
Yeah.
Just like that. Just like that. Then Dante is going to charge in as well.
Yep.
Do I need Dante? Do I need Dante to go in here? Probably not. I think I'll just be giving Dante away, really. Can they kill Dante? That's the question. So I'm not going to do that. Next up, the Death Company are going to charge in on the unit of
Terminators.
No, in fact, next the Librarian is going to charge in on the Terminators.
Yep.
So 7, 1, 8. So that gets me in. So I get the +1. Because that null zone's off, obviously, so I need to make sure that he gets in. Then next up, we're going to go for the Death Company that are going to charge both the Dreadnought and the unit Terminators. 3. That's luckily, well, I get the +1, so that's going to be okay. Okay. And I'm going to base. Yeah, we'll go like that. Do I want to do any other charges? No, I think I'm good. Okay. Who am I going to go first with? I think it's going to have to be the Death Company. I think I'm going to go first with them.
Ooh. I'm going to use Trajan's ability
Mm-hmm.
for free so that I turn off your rerolls.
Okay. You turn off my rerolls.
Yeah.
So just to confirm, you're using Trajan Valorous' ability, so then you get a free stratagem,
Yeah.
and that stratagem will be to turn rerolls off on the Terminators.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, the Death Company I just cannot do rerolls.
Are you sure it's on me or is it on a unit?
It's definitely on the unit. Doesn't get to do it.
Can you double check?
I will double check.
Because otherwise, it might dictate which way I put my attacks. Obviously.
Ooh.
How are you feeling, Steve?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty nervous about this game. This is tense. Is the chat enjoying it?
Yeah, they're enjoying it. There's lots of talk. I'll just quickly, while Joe's doing that, where is that head from on the Valorous model? It's actually the Forge World exclusive Warhammer World a custodian miniature that you can pick up from there. Adam Jones, who I know who that is, said, "Does the Libby have a jump pack?" Yes, all the characters that can have jump packs.
Have jump packs.
What else is there? Apparently, we're pronouncing Venerati wrong. If you can enlighten us on how, that would be great. I always pronounced it Venerati. Atti.
Venerati?
Yeah. Dante. Dante. Oh,
There's
yeah.
only one Dante on the table. Okay.
Right, that's my bad.
Okay.
You can't do it on that unit.
Well, I'm
So
glad
you
we
can't
checked.
reroll, yeah.
So who are you doing it on? The Terminators or the Dreadnought? Because this is massive for my piling move.
Yeah. I'm going to put it on the Dreadnought.
You're going to put it on the Dreadnought?
Because I reduce you down to 2 damage, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the Dreadnought.
Okay, so I'm not going to pile in him so close then, okay?
Yeah. And then I'll spend 2 command points.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't wound. I'll transhuman the Terminators, basically.
Okay, so you're spending 4 CPs.
I'm spending 2 CP. Because one of those stratagems is free because of Trajan.
What a beast, eh? So he's just going to go there. He's going to go there.
While you're doing your piling, Steve,
So-
the chat has enlightened me with how we say Venerati.
Yeah.
It is Venatari.
Venatari.
Venatari. Say it with me, Joe.
Then
Tari.
Tari.
No, you're supposed to say Vena Birdman.
Venabirdman.
No, they're called Hawkmen Dive.
So he needs to go there, and he's just going to go within half an inch of that guy. Okay. And then these guys are going to put all their...
Steve, your best friend Anthony Birdsong is watching.
Oh, yes. Me and Anthony were talking about Blood Angels the other day.
Yeah.
He
That's
said
all you talk about.
He says he wasn't sure about them, and I was like, look, I love them. So here we go then. I'm going to just put all of my attacks now onto the Custodes.
Yeah.
Terminators, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we've got one. They get 5 attacks each. Because I kept my rerolls against this unit, right? It's not against the Dreadnought, you said.
Well, it's when you target that unit. So you have to target.
Yeah.
So you target it, and then I do it. So someone would have to attack the Dreadnought for that stratagem.
Yes. Okay. So I'll put one guy on the Dreadnought then, and then the other 4 are going to go on
Cool.
to... Yeah, because this guy, he'll be the one on the Dreadnought,
Yeah.
and the other 4 on there, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4.
While you're just counting that out, the head on
all the
Trajan
other guys,
Valorous Eviction Hail is the Stern Guard veteran sergeant who was the dude from that Space Marine game that one time.
Oh, not many 6s.
Oh,
Only the 1 6 out of all of those. And then I'm wounding on 4s, aren't I?
Yeah.
Because of transhuman.
Ooh.
So you've got all of those at -4. No, -3 now, isn't it? Because I'm in the... Yeah. So just on your 5 up saves.
Well, you got
Null zone's off.
yeah, so 5s. Ooh,
That was a very good roll, Joe.
that was a very good roll. What's the damage? 3.
3 each.
So 1, 2, and 1. Because one's already taken a wound, so you kill 3.
Okay, and then I got the power sword. Oh, I didn't do my exploding 6 for that. Thunderhammer, which I'll do now quickly. He wounded, so you got another power wound, Thunderhammer. And then we've got, they hit there, another exploding 6 for the power sword. He's wounding on 4s, because I get +1 to wound, so that is 1 Thunderhammer wound. So 1 more Thunderhammer wound, please. Because that was the exploding 6.
Goes through.
Okay, and then you've got those 3 armor saves at -4. So,
oh, he's dead.
Okay.
Just as a quick note for the chat, I believe the reason Joe didn't use the ignore -1/2 AP stratagem is because they're in the assault doctrine from the chalice, meaning the Thunderhammers are actually -3.
And then what I'm going to do is... Are you going to interrupt anywhere?
I might as well spend the 1 CP and interrupt with these guys.
Okay.
They're more likely to do the damage than them.
Okay.
Why is it only 1 CP? Just
Because
as a clarification.
I'm within these bushes. Because I'm within 3 inches.
Oh, hang on a minute, Joe. I've got to roll out my Thunderhammer attacks on your big boy over there.
Yeah. You don't get a reroll.
Don't get the reroll, but I get the exploding 6. And then wounding on 2s. T7.
Oh, T7, yeah.
4. -3.
So
what's his save?
2 up save. So 5 passes.
Yep.
So he takes 4.
4 damage.
But does he take 4 damage? He takes 4 damage.
Takes 4 damage. Okay.
He is down to 5.
Okay. Very nice.
So then these guys here are going to attack. 1, 2, 3.
And you're -1 to hit these guys, I believe.
-1 to hit you?
Yeah, because they got some crazy mask, haven't they? Let me just check.
Yeah, the Sanguinary Death Mask makes them -1 to hit in combat, we believe.
Sanguinary Guard have the Angelic Visage. Each time an attack is made against units, subtract 1 from the hit roll.
Oh, so hit you on 3s. And I wound you on 3s. 4, 8, 10, -2.
10, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I get 4 plus saves in.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow, I failed 3, 6. I failed 8. Oh no, passed as 4. I failed 7 out of 10. 4 ups. That's not gone well. 1 damage.
1 damage each, so 3 die.
Not yet, mate.
Oh, 6 ups.
6 up, feel no pains. Makes 1.
So
1, 2, 3 dead.
3 die.
Wow, that was horrific. Okay, so I can take myself out of reroll range, but then I'm going to expose my characters in a very, very bad way. So I'm going to just get rid of those 3 there.
Just while we're on the overhead. Oh, don't worry.
It's not gone as well as I'd hoped. Okay, so my next unit.
Yep.
So next up, I'm going to go with, has to be this unit, otherwise you could interrupt again, and that would cause me all kinds of problems. So he's just going to tuck into there, to there. Just like that. Just to get, just like that. Just like that. Okay. And just keep this guy within 3 of him. There and there. So he can go a little bit closer to get in combat. He can pile into there. So I'm going to get 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that can fight, okay?
Oh.
And these guys are only going to get 4 attacks each.
Only 4 attacks each?
Yeah, they get 3 attacks base, and then +1 for shock assault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitting on 2s, because I'm next to old Dante. And rerolling 1s. No exploding 6s, unfortunately. 1 miss. That was a much better round of 6s.
What's the strength on the sword? 5.
Strength
4.
5, mate.
5, so you win in 3s.
Yeah. Okay.
And these are 2 damage each, aren't they?
These are 2 damage each, yeah.
4 up, so 1, 2 are dead, and 1 takes 2 wounds.
Wow, I can't believe you survived that, mate. That's ridiculous. Some crazy roll in there, Joe. Should have put Dante in. Clearly was not enough.
It is a normal day at the office for Joe.
You said I've lost 350 points of 5 terminate.
But I do now get the OBSEC. Because I've got 2 models and you've got 1, okay? And my banner's giving that unit because of Rights of War Warlord trait. Okay, so next up we'll go with the Sanguinary Guard. Can I move around to there, Joe? That's all right. Is it worth piling off my... I'm within 3 and within 3 there, so I can actually pile in a bit more here, I think. In fact, I can get him to there anyway. That's the edge of my aura. So he'll pile into there. He'll then pile in... I can only get 3... I can either get the rerolls and the +1 to hit, or I get 2 more guys fighting, which is probably better getting an extra 10 attacks, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, getting the extra 10 attacks I think is probably the best thing to do. And just hit on 3s with an extra 10 attacks. Yeah, so that's what we'll do.
Just had someone in the chat just say this is their first live battle report they've watched on YouTube and they're very much enjoying it, really liking the setup, very clear to follow, and the chat is noted nicely. Thank you very much. I would pronounce your name, but I cannot say it. But yeah, obviously we do this every Tuesday, 7 o'clock UK time. So if you want to obviously check it out, very much welcome to come and watch as many as you want. So thank you very much for your kind words. I only want Steve to win.
Hang on a second. Let's just check.
Should be out of null zone range.
I'm out of null zone range. So what I'm going to do is, before I go with this Sanguinary Guard unit then, I'm just going to pile in towards the closest model and then touch the Dreadnought to get me within 6. We can't fight, but he's now putting null zone on
Is it units or models?
It's an aura.
So yeah, but does it... So my models... Do they not get an invuln, or is the whole unit doesn't get an invuln?
Let's check. It's a good question.
While you check that, Joe, Kyle has said your hair looks great. And I think that is something we should all notice. Yeah, no, I have to say, Joe's looking very dapper today. Everyone's joining.
It's because I had a shave.
A unit, so it's not models.
Oh, it used to be models.
So that little thing I just did there, guys, because obviously, and it's probably the smarter thing to do anyway, because obviously Joe could interrupt, because that unit's already fought. So he's just going to nip to there to get within 6 of that model there to put the null zone on and see what I can do damage-wise. But I'm not getting any re-rolls because I'm out of my aura range. Getting the +1 to wound though.
Thank you very much, Luke, for your kind words. Obviously, yes, we do. Obviously, Stephen and everybody does put in a lot of effort to make this the sort of best stream we can. So, as I said, we're here every Tuesday, 7
Let's just
o'clock.
double check I am within 6, mate, because that is a big... Let's double check that, because this is a very... Can I move your Dreadnought?
Yeah.
Oh, this is tough.
Look at that precise measuring for Mr. Box.
I think, mate, that's out.
Oh.
Yeah. We're talking like 6.1. So, yeah, I mean, I probably could have been a bit smarter. And what I should have done, and I didn't declare this, I should have piled in there, not gone within it, not based you, then consolidated closest to close enemy model and gone there.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done. I didn't declare it, so what we'll do is, again, good
what
bit
I
of...
probably should have done is interrupted with the Dreadnought and then piled into him. But that's for another day.
Yeah,
so,
but then you'd be 2 CPs down, wouldn't you?
So am I getting a...
So you are going to get your normal invulnerable save.
Right. Not that it matters. 1's dead, 2's dead,
3 dead.
3 dead.
So we swap 3 for 3.
That's a very good trade, considering one is a Custodian and the other is a Sanguinary Guard.
Okay, so now it's going to be your Dreadnought.
Yeah. So he gets an extra D3 attacks. It's 3, so you've got 9 attacks.
So what I'm going to do is play... Do I sacrifice my character? I'm going to sacrifice him.
Yeah. So you're going to spend a 2 CP, and I can only attack
1 CP, and you can only attack the Librarian, yeah.
Okay. I've hit him 9 times.
You've hit him 9 times?
Yeah.
Okay, I think he's in trouble.
So that stratagem is called Angelic Sacrifice from the Blood Angel book. Basically means you pick a Blood Angel character and all of the model's attacks within engagement range have to go into that
6.
model.
I've wounded him 6 times.
Okay, minus?
3.
Okay, so I'm going to make all these 6-ups.
Oh,
I made 2. So
made 2.
he's took 12 damage. I think he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't even fight in death. Nope. But I didn't declare him as a target. And he didn't even get to shoot his Inferno pistol. You can't, I based here with it. Yeah.
You're all like this hype about this Inferno pistol and it didn't even get to be used.
Oh, then my Venerati gets to attack.
Yeah, -1 hit.
We roll the 1. I've wounded you no times.
Okay.
Cool.
Right. Well, I'm kind of happy how that went in the end. But, I mean, would have been nice to kill the Dreadnought as well, but hey. Or the guys over there.
Are these guys OBSEC as well?
Yes.
Oh.
So I take both the banners down. Yeah. But you didn't put banners up anyway, did you?
No,
So,
but it means that at the start of this turn I only get 10 points.
yeah,
whereas
rather than 15.
Yeah.
And I get my 3 points for Oaths of Moment. Because I'm in the centre of the table and I didn't fall back. And I didn't fail a morale check.
What about Relentless Assault?
Relentless Assault. I don't have any units in Joe's deployment zone. So, yeah, no. I assume I have to be holy, but we will check for future clarifications. It's 4 points a time. It said 4 points at the end of your turn if more Blood Angel units from your army are in the deployment zone. So it doesn't say holy, but it doesn't say within either. So I'm going to assume it's holy because I feel like...
If you could toe in. Like...
Yeah, I think that's a bit janky. So we'll say holy within, all right? So no, I don't get that.
Okay. So I gain a CP at the start of my turn. How many does that put me on? Ooh. I did spend a lot.
Big money.
I get 2 for banners, and I get 10 for holding 2 objectives.
That was a big turn, Joe, wasn't it?
That was a big
you
turn.
and me.
Yeah, you killed more. Your army kills a lot better than mine does. Right, so if you could do the top down, Jake, so the stream doesn't see the back of my bald head.
Jay's a bit insecure.
While
there.
Joe's doing his moving, Jay, is there any questions from the chat?
A lot of people just saying how will I like the stream. So again, thank you very much. Everybody was specifically Richard, just to pick out his comment. He said that your assault phase play was excellent.
Thank you very much.
Excellent is a great word there. So yeah, lots of measuring, lots of being very precise. Obviously, that's what we like to do here.
And I don't want to like jank Joe out of that null zone because that would, you know, there's no point playing like that. If you're a little bit dubious, like from here, it looked like it was in, and we're talking a split of a hair out, but you never want to be that guy that just tries to, you know, when it's, you know, I'll maybe do a little bit of a sort of my go on sort of competitive play, but you always want to take the game to the absolute line of where you can push it. That is by definition being competitive. You want to be efficient, effective, and you're going to take it to that line, but it's your responsibility and your opponents to make sure that you don't go over that line. You want to stay as close to the line as possible, push the boundaries of your performance, push the boundaries of your knowledge, the skill, the game, absolutely everything. But like with Joe, I said, oh, do you mind double checking that for me? I'm like Joe doesn't intend to go over the line with how he ruled the stratagem. Absolutely not. It's not his intention. So it's my job to challenge Joe in a safe way, and also in a way that just means that Joe doesn't mind checking, to get the fair and honest outcome. And obviously, when you're playing a game like that, it means it's super easy for your opponent to do exactly the same back to you as well.
I think it comes.
They are
back,
within 3, by the way.
I think it comes back to when we play. Obviously, we play with intent and we play like honestly as well. So obviously, you know, talking about that through, obviously making sure that you know the intent's there, and you don't want to get off on the wrong foot when you play anyone really.
Remember, he can fly directly over that building.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like,
Steve,
how much trouble do I put him in?
I have a message from Steve who has asked, when are we going to see the Death Watch on the channel?
So poke that guy right in the face.
When they're painted. Yeah, they are currently, the boys in black are black.
Yeah.
That is as much as I've got with them at the moment. Because I did the Blood Angel Masterclass, I had to get the Blood Angels painted. I'm also working on a Tau army. I'm painting up my Harlequins, as Harlequins is the faction that I'm going to be doing or running at the LVO Nopen. I think 4 of the other guys were like, oh, I want to take Blood Angels. So I said, okay, well, look, if everyone else is going to take Blood Angels, then I will, you know, step down. I don't want to see an LVO of 30k where it's just Blood Angels against each other. So I was like, I'll take some Quins. And the reason why as well is I feel like I've done well with the Blood Angels. I want to challenge myself with some other things. So I think the Harlequins are an army that I like their play style. I've had some good success with them, and I want to challenge myself in a different way. So we're going to see what I can do. And also there's going to be a lot of Sisters players as well. That's my other army, so I thought let's go with the Quins. And I'm going to bring a different list that you guys are not seeing at the moment. So it's going to be a spicy one. And also it gives me like an incentive to get the models painted. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's he doing?
He's left combat.
Right.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah. He's going on the other side of that building, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's unlocking it by touching it, yeah?
Yeah.
So he can shoot.
Well, he can't shoot because he's got a pistol.
Okay.
But, he's
Can
just...
he fall back and charge?
He can't, no.
Okay, cool.
Shooting.
Okay.
These guys here, the Sagittarium, are going to shoot...
Harsh.
You're
a harsh man, Joe. Sanguinary Guard.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry, Joe. I've got your back. Don't worry. Yeah.
Joe, you play versus them every day.
I know. I think I just shut myself off to them mentally. So I'm not -1 to hit you, am I? It's only in combat.
No. And I'm getting a cover save from these guys.
Okay.
Just back on the Harlequin point, I haven't actually seen this Harlequin army until I came in today.
6, 8.
8 saves.
Yep.
Heard a lot about it.
So I'll take it on the guys in the cover.
Yeah.
But never saw it.
1 damage each? Oh, 2, aren't they?
They're 2 damage each.
So I'll do it 2 at a time. Oh.
Just throw one at me.
You said 8, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, one's dead.
Oh, hang on a minute. 6 plus feel no pains. Ah, no, one's dead. And the last one.
Oh, 6 that feel no pain. Oh, 2
2
are
are
dead.
dead. What's ridiculous? I'll take him away and him away. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Ooh.
I should have left the page open.
What are you looking for, Joe?
The
His marbles.
sword on the Gallatus. For some reason, I thought it was pistol, but it's not. It's heavy.
Okay.
Well, I had to check. Then the shield captain.
Yep.
Is gonna shoot at. Do I just kill the banner, or do
Well, he's giving me obsec.
Yeah. But am I better off chipping off some of these guys?
That's your decision.
Yeah, I'm going to go after the Sanguinary Guard.
Okay.
So 6, 12. I'm going to spend a CP so he shoots twice, basically.
Ooh.
He doubles the amount of shots.
Nasty.
6,
Harsh.
12. So
You're a
it's
harsh man, Joe.
24 shots
24 shots.
from one bike man. So lots of ones in there. That's fine. Oh, 24 hits.
Okay. Bit harsh. 4s.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to pick up 12 because that's what you should
6,
get.
7, 8,
4,
9,
6,
10,
8,
11,
10.
12, 13, 14. 14 ones, if you please.
They're okay.
Oh, one.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. One takes a wound.
Cool.
Jay, do you mind if I just tell you something?
What's that?
The Dread can shoot into combat because he's a vehicle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. Say thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
What's this
Trajan Valores is going to shoot one of them. Hits, wounds, -1. Oh, whatever. Right. So the Dreadnought is going to fire its 2d6 heavy flamer shots.
Well, tell me the profile.
Strength 6, -1, 1 damage.
-1, 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
7.
Okay. Is that the only gun he's got?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You're -1 hit, by the way, you know, with that flamer. That auto hits.
Yeah. I've wounded you 4 times.
4 times. -1, yeah?
Yeah.
4 ups. 2 go through. 6 plus feel no pains. 1 takes a wound.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next then, Joe?
It's going to be the charge phase.
It's going to be the charge phase, okay?
Trajan
Yep.
is going to charge this unit of Sanguinary Guard.
Okay.
That's a 7.
I think he's in.
And it's going to go up to here.
Okay, yep.
The Shield Captain.
Yep.
These boys have got
2 wounds.
2 wounds each.
Mm-hmm.
But they've got strikes first, haven't they?
No, I failed Veil of Time.
You failed Veil of Time.
Mhm.
Do I go after the characters and just leave the dread to it?
Leave the dread.
The Sanguinary Guard, no, the Custodian Guard would charge the Sanguinary Guard.
Okay, well, I'm going to set to defend. Oh, no, I can't set to defend because the unit's not within wholly within cover. I don't need it anyway because I'm within Dante range. But.
So he's going to go to
Jay
there
just sees
and base
gold
him.
and assumes it's a Sanguinary
He's gonna
Guard.
Go to there.
Mhm.
He's going to go to the other side of the wall.
Yep.
And then he will go to the other side of the wall there. So hopefully he should be. I won't base him because then he can go within half an inch.
Yep. Okay.
Of half an inch.
Mhm.
So everyone there can attack.
Okay.
Jay, just as a quick note, you
Yeah.
can't use superior fire patterns on a captain on bike because he is not infantry.
Oh,
So, would you like me to give you your CP?
Yeah, you can have your wound back.
thank you.
Thank you very much, Gen.
Do I go after the
or Gen
characters or-
Sphinx?
No, I need to send the Shield Captain into the Death Company.
Into
Oof,
the Death Company.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Mm.
And he's going to go right on the tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to go that way, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And because I want you to spread your attacks.
Right.
see.
Okay.
And then the Sagittarium Guard there
Mhm.
are going to charge to these guys here.
Okay.
I believe I need an 8. I've rolled a 5.
Yeah, you definitely.
That's
Okay. Yep.
definitely not it.
Mhm.
And that's it for my charges.
So actually, you don't know why, but that was actually a. So your reasoning why you want to split their attacks.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
The biggest thing,
Yeah.
I can heroically intervene him 6 inches.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would have heroically intervened into you
Yeah.
and played the same stratagem so you could only fight him.
Yeah.
And that means that these guys would be safe and I'm just going to give you my Obsec character. Now I can still do that anyway somewhere, but it's just a case of where I want to do that. So heroic interventions. I'm outside of 6 of the Dreadnought, but I can go 6 to get within their equidistance. So 6 inches. Who do I want to sacrifice? Because he can go in. Do I want to put Dante into here? He can go round to there to go onto one guy.
Just while you're deciding, Angelic Sacrifice is really, really good, isn't it?
I really like it, yeah.
So annoying.
I think we should get that one out there.
Dante's just going to go within an inch there, okay?
Oh.
So you can put a guy on there, all right? Because this guy's base, so he can't move anymore. No. So I'm going to stay just inside an inch, but not within half an inch, okay? Because he can't pile in any further, which means he's going to struggle to get within an inch of him.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that I'm going to go just within an inch there, all right? Right, so that just means you're only going to be able to put one attack on Dante if you want. He then spreads his aura a little bit wider to give these guys the rerolls, which they desperately need. Who do I want to get rid of here? I think the Apothecary is less important for me at the moment. So he is going to go... I'm within 4 inches of that. Do I have a stratagem to heroically intervene 6 inches still with a character?
Isn't it just unit?
So no, it's Sanguinary Guard only. But characters might also have one for 1 CP. I just want to check. Sorry about this, guys.
Yeah, the because you always go to the back of the book for the stratagems.
I don't know where I'm lost here. I'm lost with this book.
Yeah.
Thank you, Games Workshop.
Because it's also nice. Now after the relics, is it? Oh.
Is it? Aren't they after Crusade or are they before Crusade?
Army rules, Crusade rules.
Just while Steve's doing that, I'm just going to quickly note to the chat about what Angelic Sacrifice does. So Angelic Sacrifice, one command point stratagem, and it allows a Blood Angel character for all models that are in engagement range of him of enemies. They have to target that model. Dante can use it for free, and it's just basically extremely useful for situations that you're about to see now, basically. But yeah, very powerful because obviously you can pretty much direct a whole unit's attacks into this one model, which could potentially save the unit and make for a big play. Hopefully that answers your question.
Sorry about those, guys.
It's all right. I'm just going to do what I normally do and just stack dice.
So I can't do it with the priest. So if I want to do it, how many attacks does Trajan get?
5, possibly even 6. 5.
5 attacks. Yeah.
Is it just Sanguinary Guard that can do it?
Or the Sanguinary Ancient has the Sanguinary Guard keyword.
That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah. But I think I'm within 3. I'm kind of over 3, so I'd have to. I'm about 4 inches away. Do I want to spend? How many CPs I got left? I've got 5 CPs left. If I can keep the Sanguinary Guard unit alive, that's pretty big. So, and how many CPs has Joe got left? 3.
Joe has 3 command point.
I'm going to go for it because I don't need the +2 move anymore, really. Cool. I'm just going to keep him like that, within an inch of the wall there. Keep within. I haven't been fighting in death, which I should be doing. But that now does mean that unit will be fighting in death as well when you kill some of them. Okay then, Joe. So that's going to cost me a CP. Where are you going first?
I'm going to go with this unit of guard here.
Okay.
So, Steve, you're going to be down to 4 command points now.
Yeah, okay.
4. And I'm going to put all of their attacks on the Sanguinary Guard.
Okay, cool. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. You -1 to hit, yeah? Then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only get a very sad 4 wounds off on you.
-3?
-3.
So 5 ups. Make 1. D3 damage. The first one?
The first one is 1 damage.
I rolled a 5, so he's going to take that.
The next one is 3 damage.
He's dead, so 1
The
dead.
next one is going to be a 1. It's a 3. Ooh.
So he saves one, but 2. So 2 are dead.
And then the next one. Oh, it's off the table. Drama. 2.
So he's alive.
Yeah.
So 2 died, and one's got a wound left.
Mm-hmm.
Do they get to fight in death?
It's models within the banner, isn't it? Not.
It's units.
I thought it was models, because the stream had picked me up on that before.
I hope it's units, because then it just keeps it all nice and clean.
I believe.
When you're measuring to models in sometimes, I thought they changed it to keep it consistent. If they haven't, then GW should do that. Keep it consistent. Ancient.
Please and thank you.
While a friendly core unit is within 6, add 1 to the leadership. In addition, each time a model in such unit is destroyed by an attack made by the enemy model, roll a d6 on a 4+, do not destroy.
Wow.
Yeah. So, they've kept it consistent, which is great. So, do they fight in death? One does, one doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can only make 1 attack anyway.
Yeah.
Hits. Wounds.
He's fine.
He's fine. Okay, cool. Right, that's that. So, I'll kill my 2 dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, I'm going to spend 2 CPs to interrupt.
Oh.
So you're now down to 2 command points, Steve.
Mm-hmm. So I'm probably going to interrupt next with the Death Company.
Yeah.
So this guy here, this Thunderhammer man, is 3 inches from that shield captain and within 3 of that one. So I could put 3 Thunderhammers over there. This guy is within 2.5 and 3, but if I put him in a way that gets him within half an inch, bring him forward. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. Because I want this guy dead, really. So he's just going to move to there to get within half an inch. This guy is going to get within half an inch as well. And then this guy has to end closer to that guy. So he needs to end... That Thunderhammer has no choice but to go this way. So he'll go to there. Get within some Dante reroll ranges. He'll end closer to that model to there. And now, if I want to end closer to there, I have to go like that. I'm not going to be able to get within half an inch of that guy. So I'm basically have to put 2 Thunderhammers that way.
Yeah.
Then all the other attacks can go onto the Dreadnought, okay?
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 CP, Jake, so to turn off the rerolls on the Death Company, because they've still got Chapter Master rerolls, haven't they?
Yes, they have. But from which...
So attacking the Dreadnought.
Attacking the Dreadnought. So I still get my rerolls against the Captain.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. And exploding 6s is still on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get I'll do the hammers first into the Dreadnought.
Yep.
And I was charged this turn.
Do you still get +1?
So I get +1 for Savage Echoes.
Yeah, and then it's -1 because of the shield on the...
So I'm -1 to hit, yeah?
Yeah.
Black Rage in your movement phase, each time you... If a unit charged or performing... So I'm not going to get the additional one for being Death Company. So it's only 4 attacks each.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, but...
But you don't.
But I don't.
So here we go. Thunderhammer's up.
Hit on 4s. You rude word.
3 explosions. Yeah.
It's completely pointless.
Keeping it PG, Joe.
And then 2s. Yeah.
You don't get +1 to wound all the time, do you? I thought it was only when...
Was charged.
Oh. So that is...
Let's just check that as well, just so you double clear it. Because you charged in with Big Boy, didn't you?
Yeah.
Shield Captain, you've kind of powered me up.
Oh.
Oh, where are the rules for this? Oh, why can't they put it in the Blood Angel book? That's where I want it. Was charged, yeah.
Oh. So 9 invulnerable saves is what you're saying?
Okay, cool. Was he dead?
He takes 10 damage.
Did it not go well, Joe? By that massive sigh.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead. Does he explode? No.
The Dreadnought, that is a while we stand, we fight, gone.
Oh.
I thought you meant the captain. I was like, the captain doesn't explode, Joe. Stop it.
So now then the Thunderhammers on the Capitano.
Yeah.
Do you get rerolls now, right?
Yeah.
So they hit with one explosion.
Hmm.
Wounding on 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8. And then one more is 9. That's 9 again. Consistent. 3 ups, yeah?
3s.
3s.
I failed 1.
Yeah, you failed 2.
Oh, no, I failed 2.
So 6 damage so far.
5s. I take 4 damage,
Takes
so he's
4
down
damage.
to 5.
Then we've got the Chainsword. I don't know where my Power Sword is, so we'll say he's not in because I think I've accidentally removed him anyway. So then we've got 5, 10 attacks from Chainswords then as well. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, 2 extra hits through the Unleash Rage. Wounding on 4s. -1, so 6 saves, -1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
-2,
6.
sorry, -2.
Well, I get a 3 up in Van.
Okay.
So I failed 3, but do I take 3? Oh, I take 3. He's down to 2.
Down to 2 wounds.
That's mental.
Yeah, don't mess with the Death Company these days, guys. Let's hope you don't kill any and I don't fight in death or something and just bop him on the head.
So Trajan Valores is going to go next.
So I'm going to I'm going to sacrifice myself once more.
Yeah, so you spent a CP, yeah?
Yeah.
So hit you on 2s. Oh, that's a lot of ones.
Joe, just for the chat, can you just remind everyone that you remembered to do the -1 to hit and the reduced damage on the Dreadnought, and he still died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Well, because
so,
Thunderhammers are flat 3, aren't they?
And I have my exploding 6s, which you don't turn off, yeah.
I had to take 9 invulnerable saves from Thunderhammers.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's dead. I've wounded
and
you.
he only had 5 wounds left anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've wounded you 4 times on your banners. You got an invulnerable save?
Nope, got 2 up save though.
-3.
Okay, 4 do you say?
4.
Come on, boyo. Will you -1 to hit me, by the way? Or not? Don't worry about it. We'll skip over it. We'll skip over it. So, 1 or 3 go through. D3 damage, is it?
2, 4, 5 damage.
Come on, looking for a 6. None.
Oh.
So he's dead. My banner boy is dead.
And he's going to pile in like that there.
I think because obviously
you had me base there, by the way.
Because obviously how Steve's using his characters this game, this is another testament of why not to go while we stand, we fight.
Gives me a bit more freedom, you know.
So next, I've got my shield captain.
So yeah, your shield captain would go next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hits, wounds you on 3s, I believe. I get to re-roll. That was a 3. Re-roll. That is 5 saves on the Death Company, -3.
And now you've killed the banner, obviously.
Yeah.
And not going to be fighting in death. So 5 saves.
Yeah.
-3.
Yeah.
So
4
go through.
So the first one is 2 damage.
So he's dead. Well, that's the one with 1 wound anyway. Yeah.
3 on the next one.
He's alive with a wound.
Next one is 1 damage.
He's alive.
And then was it 1 more, isn't it? Which is 2 damage.
He's one takes a wound. So you kill 1.
Well, no, yeah, but
yeah, that would kill him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
so
2 dead.
So it kills 3.
No, because 1 guy saved it. And then I passed the one which had a wound left. He then passed it again. Just 2.
How many wounds does the
In fact,
the bike captain have left, Joe?
2.
I'll take him off. Get rid of it. Yeah. And this, but you've done a wound as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then you get to pick a unit to go now.
Okay, so I'm going to go next with this unit here, because obviously I don't want these guys fighting.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put 2, 4, 5 attacks into them again.
Yeah.
2, and I don't really want Trajan Valorous fighting in death.
Is he going to be able to attack?
Should be if I pile in like.
Because he'd have to pile in towards.
Close. Okay, so then we'll go. He needs to stay within 2 inches of him anyway. Okay, in that case, I will go 3 and 3. Okay. Yeah. And these guys are also going to get 4 attacks each. Because I get my. Do I get Savage Echoes?
Yeah, I charged you.
Yeah. So I get 5 attacks.
It's mad that they get it when they're in combat already, isn't it?
Mm.
Just always
Just
like leaving combat and shooting them, or staying in combat and then charging them has no real effect on Space Marines. It's pretty strong.
The Savage Echoes is so good, and that 1 CP spent is very strong. Yeah. So they're getting 5 attacks, 15 on that guy, and then 15 on Valorous. So we're doing this one over here.
Yeah. You're not hitting on 2s anymore, are you?
Yeah, because I'm within 6 inches of my boy.
Oh.
But their range is only 6, his range is 9, so I do get Chapter Master rerolls, but I don't get the +1. So on the Sagittarium, I was charged, so back on 3s again. That's a very good roll from me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Jesus. 10, 11, 4-ups. Oh, they're dead.
And now on Trajan. That Angel Sacrifice stratagem it was well worth me spending those 2 CPs to keep this unit alive, because if I lose this unit, it's massive. Like I've got no hammer left basically after that. What's your toughness, mate? Toughness 5. Okay, so I'm strength 5, so I'm wounded on 3s. 3, 6, 7 on Trajan.
6.
On his invuns.
7, 3s. How much damage are you?
2 each, mate.
2 each. He's got 7 wounds, so I'll spend my last CP to reroll one of those. He's all right. He's got 1 wound left.
Joe, just as a quick one, does your Shield Captain on bike have a Captain Commander trait? And if so, which one?
Yeah, it's the +2 wounds.
So next up, Sanguinary Guard over here. I'll go with Dante next, actually. You can get amongst it. Dante's getting 6 attacks, 7 attacks.
Well, he heroically intervenes, so he doesn't get his +1, does he?
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
When you heroically...
Oh.
I wish Harlequins had that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
It's very much a Marine rule, that I notice.
Oh, he doesn't reroll ones for himself, though, does he?
No.
And then...
I'm assuming he's strength 6 with his axe?
He is strength 7.
Oh, so he's wounding on 2s.
So 5 saves, mate. And he's only... strength 7 minus 3 flat 2 damage.
3-ups. Oh, I failed 3. So 1 dies and 1 takes 2 wounds. So I will kill that one. And then he will take...
It's a bit of a shocking roll from you, mate.
Normally
you tank them all.
Yeah.
What's going on? And then the boys themselves.
While Steve's doing that, obviously, if anybody if you have any feedback on the stream, please pop it in the chat. Any sort of constructive criticism, it's all appreciated. We take it all on board here. Try and turn this into the best sort of quality stream we can for you guys, really. So if you have any feedback, please let us know. We greatly appreciate it, especially with the audio, because we've been playing around with it a lot. All right, back to the game.
4, 8, 10, 12.
3s. 1. So that kills him. The next one's dead, and the last one's got a wound left.
Lost my OBSEC banner. So currently he's in Is he in an inch or not? This is very important.
I don't think he's in combat anymore.
Okay. Because I'm not going to pile in then.
No.
And again, this is something you really want to make sure you are clarifying. So here, I look like I'm over an inch, so I'm not going to pile in. Basically, that means that for me, if I want to move them in charge somewhere else, I've got a bit more freedom. And if I don't declare it now and we agree on it, then when it comes to like oaths of moment, did I make a fallback move in stuff, it's massive.
Yeah.
So it's really good just to clarify this as we go.
So leisure test on that custodian in the building. 6 he runs.
Okay, so I'm definitely not in combat.
And then they need to take a leadership test.
Yep. So Dante's Warlord trait might actually come into play here. I add 1 to the leadership characteristics.
Ooh.
Wow, so it's big. And their leadership is... It's 9 now. I rolled a 1.
Fine. Death Company, because they've got quite a low leadership, haven't they?
I'll roll it anyway, see what happens. They rolled a 4. I've only lost 2.
Yeah, they're fine.
And then the other Sangers lost none, because I sacrificed my dude, didn't I? Okay, that's a turn, isn't it?
Yeah. So the start of your turn, you get 15.
Yes.
Because
Trajan's not
Trajan,
within...
although it is obsec, isn't close enough to hold that objective.
Yeah. And I think he turns off your obsec anyway, because you're within 6.
And how many banners?
I get 2 banners.
So he just turns off everyone's obsec in 6. You don't have to pick.
I'm going to choose. Let's have a little look. It's a relic. Visage of Death. Visage of Death? I don't know. Each time he's -1 to hit, which is, again, why he's quite good to sacrifice. That's why I wanted to sacrifice myself with the priest. The bearer gains a following ability. While an enemy unit is within 3, so no, ignore me, it loses its obsec, but it is an aura. Oh. Yeah. So it's within 3, not 6, though. So you're safe, but yeah, it's within 3. Right, so in my command phase...
so end of my turn, I get... 2 for engage.
Yep.
And Steve gets 15 at the start of his turn.
Right. So Dante... Now, the problem over here that we're going to have is you get to swing first.
Yeah.
If I fall back, I sacrifice a point. So I need to make a charge onto him and kill him.
Mm-hmm. He's only got 1 wound left.
He's only got
Should
1
be all right.
Yeah. Okay, and I need to start scoring on my secondary. So I'm going to buff up. I'm going to give the Death Company reroll misses because they are going to be swinging second, and they really need the rerolls because of the Thunder Hammers being -1 to hit. But I'm going to give these guys Savage Echoes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be a tasty turn, I think. So I need to charge here, and I also need to charge on him as well. Because the Death Company can't fall back. That's their thing.
It's their special ability.
Yeah, they can't do actions and they can't fall back. And I kind of want to get a banner up over here, but... How many CPs have I got? I've got 2 CPs.
Just as a note, yeah, Steve has a unit of 5 Plasma Inceptors in reserve. Steve, just as a point as well, for your Oath of Moment, you should be getting 4 points this go as long as you don't retreat, because you killed that Dreadnought.
Yep.
So Oath of Moment scoring you do all at the same time, which is at the end of the player's turn. So when Steve does his turn, he'll get the extra points for that.
Only 4 are going to be able to see. Can't get the 5th one in. Just can't get that 5th one in, you know.
I think they should be fine though.
Let's hope so. Now I've got to try and get a unit into Joe's deployment zone. So although I'm going to kill an easier target, and really this is a much juicier target, I think I can handle them.
Mm-hmm.
He's fully fine, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's fully fine.
Yeah. Not.
Right. Okay. So. Oh. Do you mind if I consolidate? No, we won't worry about it. But I should have consolidated them. So he's going to go over here. How many CPs has Joe got?
0. So I can't interrupt at all.
Oh, you can't interrupt.
No.
But you're fighting first anyway. So, yeah. So these guys have got the command rerolls on. No, I gave the rerolls to them, didn't I?
You gave the rerolls to the Sanguinary Guard will be +1 to hit rerolling ones.
Mm-hmm. These guys are in the Savage Echoes Doctrine, whatever it's called.
The Chalice.
Now, the only problem here is I need to keep a model within 6 of the centre, don't I? Wholly within. No, Dante's got to kill that dude. It's a 4-point swing, isn't it?
Well, so if you were to hold the centre,
it's 4 points.
Yeah, you'll get an addition because you're already getting 2.
But if you pick up Trajan and my shield captain, I lose 10 points.
And then you can consolidate back over that way.
Can I do this unit here? Be 9 away, and we need to measure out the middle to make sure we're on point here. Nine away is there. Can I get wholly within 6? 9 away there. Nope. Yep. The other option is I go and shoot this banner dude.
Just as a note as well, obviously, I know you'll get another however many points it is on Relentless Assault by keeping the Plasma Inceptors there.
Yep. Excuse me, Joe. Oh, hang on a minute. Is he in my... No, he's out of my deployment zone, luckily. Because I've got to have more than you. Okay. This is what we're going to do. Dante might be able to get wholly within 6, actually, if he charges there. Yeah. Okay, I've got a plan. I might be able to get my Seal of Oath if we're lucky. Oaths of Moment. Okay, so Psychic phase, he's dead. Shooting phase, Sanguinary Guard into here. Sanguinary Guard into the Venerati.
Yep.
It's going to be 10 shots. Not getting any rerolls. Looking for 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a really good roll from me. Sorry.
That's 6, is it?
That's 5 out of 7. Yeah.
Very good.
Minus. Well, they're in the assault doctrine, so only -1.
Oh, so I still failed 2.
Okay.
So.
Then these guys are going to put 10 shots in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. One's going to throw a grenade, actually.
Oh.
Keep it spicy.
What a hero.
Hits. Wounds. Dead.
Oh, bloom! That's a serious... I didn't even get to use my... double... Plasmas, 4 guys into there.
Just take him off, Jake.
I'm not going to overcharge. Let's see how many shots I get first.
All right.
Because you're not getting any... I'm not overcharging or anything. Yeah, they're probably dead, yeah.
Yeah, take them off. Because you're hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, and they've only got 6 up, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then charges. I don't want to charge there. So these guys here, Sanguinary Guard... No, the Incursors are going to... You can't interrupt, right?
No.
Okay, so then the Sanguinary Guard are going to charge. 7.
So just a quick question from Dan in the chat. He says, "Are Sisters of Silence really worth it?" Obviously, they haven't really done much this game. I think their purpose is more to hold objectives and not really do a lot. So
they are good objective holders. They do have some good strats they have access to, but the best ones are the Vigilators with the swords. They're 10 points more for 5, but they get 11 attacks for 5 of them at strength 5 minus. You've got
to think about the role that they're serving.
Yeah.
So that's a 60-point unit, right?
Yeah.
Chilling in the backfield versus what's a minimum amount you can take? 3 dudes, right?
3 Custodes. You're looking at about 130 to 150 points.
So about 100 in, let's say, 30 points. That means that 130-point unit is doing nothing. So actually, you're getting 60 points in the backfield.
Yeah.
And they haven't done anything apart from hold that objective, put a banner up, and I've had to shoot them.
Yeah.
Because I want Joe off that objective. So that's sucking firepower away from where else I might want to attack.
And you got to think, if you want to put cheaper units in, something like Guardsmen, you then have to put resources in command points and being able to put them in your list. But then you're looking at 2 squads of guard or 1 squad of guard plus an officer. You're then spending more than what you would on the Sisters, and you're spending CP to get them in.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No, I completely agree with that. Right. Charge phase. Carry on. My boy here.
Yeah.
He's going to charge in.
Okay.
Okay.
Just boop him in.
He's getting a 7. I just want to...
You can just run around.
Tow him in there, okay? Dante's going to charge in on Trajan. Trajan. And he's just going to go into that gap to get... I can't get within an inch there. Don't think that's an inch either. So I'm going to have to go literally in that gap between his base and the wall, okay?
Yep.
It's fight night.
Dante's going in with full wounds, though, whereas Trajan's only got 1.
So here's the play that I have to do. This is the really important thing here. The reason why I've put him into there is because he can attack him before you attack me.
Yeah.
I am under no disbelief this guy is not going to kill him.
Yeah.
However, I've got that beautiful stratagem
where you can
sacrifice my angel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sacrifice this character so that my death company can pick up him. That's the plan. But that means in order for me to get my Oaths of Moment, Dante needs to fight first and kill him. So I've got a little bit of a pile-in just to nip in with 3 in case I'm not wholly within 6. If I do this first, then the closest enemy model isn't, for example, him, and actually it's that guy, so I have to move that way, and I want to move this way. So Dante has to kill Valorous first, or Trajan, and then he can pile in 3 to get me that secondary. I'm not too fussed what happens over here. I just kind of want to tie you up. I might kill a couple, you might kill a couple. It is what it is. But if I can do that, I'm going to be up on the primary points and the secondary, which means I should hopefully just seal the game then. Yeah. But let's see how this goes. So Dante's going to get 7 attacks.
Hitting on 3.
Am I -1 to hit, am I?
No.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh. Wishful thinking.
Jay just trying to throw you off the scent there.
Yeah.
And I am -1 to hit though, just so you know. 2s. So that is 6 saves on him.
He's dead.
He's dead. Trajan is dead. That also means that now, obviously, he's not going to fight into my Sanguinary Guard, and now he's just going to pile in to there to get me that Oaths of Moment. They didn't fall back, and they didn't fall back, so it means I can still qualify for that extra point. So now I get to go with the Sanguinary Guard. They're going to get 4 attacks each. There's 5 of them there.
I think another sort of, when you did that quick explanation, another reason why Angel Sacrifice is an incredible stratagem for the Blood Angels.
You just have to know when to use it, and unfortunately, because Joe is fighting with a lot of single models, like Trajan, the Shield Captain, the Dreadnought, I can really, negate that power of if against Harlequins, they'd be like, cool, I'm going to pile in here, do that, and I can't get around it.
Yeah.
But against these matchups, it's tough. And there's been a few roles that have gone my way this game, and the biggest one was null zone and making the charge.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a 50-50 on making the charge, and you were a 50-50 on the null zone, but those two 50-50 swings, the null zone, me picking up those Terminators, was big.
You've already rolled to wound.
Oh, I had? Okay, cool. So that's 7 saves on those guys.
6, 7.
4 ups.
1 dead.
Do you want this guy?
Yeah, the back one.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you. And then Apothecary Ben.
Oh, yeah, so he's going to get 4 attacks.
Wounds on 3s, did he?
Nah.
No, because he's strength. He gets +1 strength from himself, doesn't he?
No.
Oh, okay.
So he's strength 5. No, strength 4, so no.
Okay.
+1 to wounds is 4s, not 3s.
So I'll start over there then.
Yep.
So 4, 8, 12, 16.
Joe, can you just say who you're attacking? So
Right,
just
the
point.
Centaur here are going to attack the.
Just point at them, because it's just a lot of people. When you just say it, it's hard to sort of actually see what you mean.
Wounding on 3s. 1, 6, 7 saves on the Sanguinary Guard.
-3s?
-2.
Oh dear. 4 dead.
No, 2 dead.
2 dead. It's not gone well.
And then the Shield Captain gets to attack.
So I'm now going to spend my CP. Sacrifice my Angel.
All hit. 4 wounds. -3. Oh, 3 gone through?
Yep.
7 damage.
He's dead.
Hey.
Priest is gone.
Then the Death Company get to swing.
Oh, they get to swing. So I'm just going to pile in 3 there to get within ½ an inch. He'll go to there. Up to there. This guy won't be able to get within ½ an inch.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 Thunder Hammers. Getting reroll misses. But I'm not getting... There wasn't any extra charges this turn. I'm not getting the +1 to wound. I'm just getting reroll 1s from Dante. So I gave him reroll misses, didn't I? So, but I'm not getting the +1 to hit any longer. So I'm going to get 2 attacks base. Is that it now?
Yeah.
Wow, they go rubbish all of a sudden, don't they?
What you say? Yeah, they don't hit so hard when they don't charge and aren't charged.
Yeah.
Let's clip that to Steve.
Yeah.
Just said Death Company are rubbish.
Oh, was it,
Only 2 hits so far.
didn't you give the rerolls to the Sanguinary Guard?
No, I gave them the reroll.
Oh, okay.
Because I said because of the Thunder Hammers they needed it. 5 hits.
Ooh. Wounding on
3s.
3s now.
How many CPs have I got left? 1. So I'm going to spend a CP to reroll 1.
Yep.
Oh, into a 1 again. It's just 3 saves on him.
He passes all of them.
No. Wow.
Absolute hero.
Okay, a hero of the chapter, some may say. Okay, cool.
Hero of the host.
So I'm just keeping him within 3, obviously there, and that is the end of my turn.
So you want to just talk through the points?
So at the end of that, I get the 2 for the banners, which you'd have put on at the start of the turn.
Yes.
And I'm going to get... I didn't fall back. I didn't fail a morale check, because they can't fail it.
What banners did you put up?
I didn't put any banners up.
Oh, yes, yeah.
No banners. Then, because I was in combat or whatever, or I wanted to use the unit instead. But I did get... I've got more units in your deployment zone you've got in mine, so I'm going to get 4 points for that. So I get 4 points for Oath, 4 points for that one. Relentless Assault. So under your turn, 2... 3, Joe.
I only get 5 points at the start of this turn, but I do get 2 for banners.
Yeah, because your banner in the corner is still up.
Yeah. So, choices. How many? You got 5 guys there, haven't you? Within 3 of that objective.
Yeah. Let's have a little look. Nope, I've got 4 guys within 3.
So it doesn't matter if I move over there.
You can only contest it.
And even if I move them onto this objective, you still get 15 anyway. Those guys can heroically intervene.
I don't have any
CP left,
CPs
have you?
left.
And they're not OBSEC.
Nope.
How far away are you, buddy?
Run! 18.
18. So he can't get there. But he can get there.
So I've lost my OBSEC and I've lost my turn off OBSEC as well.
I can deny you down to 10 points at best.
You have to, if you don't mind me saying, Joe, you have to fall back with him.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, I fight before you do. So then I pick him up potentially.
Oh yeah, I know he's moving, but the case is where.
So I'm going to hold 2.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I can stop you
from holding
more.
Yeah. Which I think's your play.
Yeah.
And that helps you with your engage in all fronts as well.
Yeah.
Just as a quick note, Steve, you didn't shoot the Death Company pistols into the bike captain, but I don't think it would have made too much difference.
That just wasted some time, I think. Yeah. If I was in a tournament, I wouldn't even, unless he's got 1 wound or something. But because he's got 2, I mean, the Death Company with hammers couldn't even kill him, let alone yeah, he's got a 2-up save, and I only had a couple of guys within an inch. But obviously a good call.
So you have to have more units in my deployment zone than I have in my own deployment zone.
Than you have in mine.
Than I have in yours.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get there. No, Sagittarius are jumping on that objective. You currently hold 1, 2, 3. I currently only hold 2, so I need to. He basically just has to go there.
Yep, and I can't heroically intervene. Okay.
And then.
Do you want to hide him a bit so I can't just shoot you in the corner there? Just pop him into the getting the obscuring. Yep.
Yeah. And that's the end of my turn. Yeah. I get 2 for engage.
No, oh no, you don't.
Oh no, I don't.
Because you need a unit over here.
Yeah, I don't get any on engage. Nothing. That turn. 10.
So I'm now in the Assault Doctrine, my favourite one. Yeah, because I'll hold 1, 2. Yep. And also, this is a great play here by Joe, with these guys moving to there, because I can't put that banner up. Same over there, I can't put that banner up. So you've prevented me from putting banners up, which is, again, exactly what you kind of want to be doing. So all I can do is take this banner away, and maybe put this one up if I feel like I need to. I've got 1 CP, haven't I?
Yeah, because you'll go up to 1. Joe also has a CP, so it's a Mexican standoff for CPs.
Yes.
So my Plasma Inceptors are just going to fly over here, and they're going to put banner up. They're going to take your banner down, put mine up. I need to keep a unit within 6 of the centre. So that unit of Incursors is going to advance. Oh, still cocked. 5 plus 1. Just going to get me there. So they're just going to string out to obsec that. So that model is holding this objective, and that model is holding that objective, and just stringing out. Yep. So that's going to obsec that back. I need to charge him so you don't heroically intervene. He's going to give Dante at the command phase, giving them the rerolls, by the way, the Death Company. Yeah. I need to kill these guys off. Need to kill him off. He's got how many wounds left? 2.
2.
These guys have got 3 wounds each?
Yep.
So what I need to do now is put the Death Company over here because they've got 3 damage hammers. So they need to kill the unit with 3 wounds, basically. So it just means I'm maximizing my efficiency. Dante doesn't need to give them any rerolls because he's kind of done that already now. So now Dante can fly. In fact, if he just stays there, he can again get me that Seal of Oaths of Moment. These guys are just going to hop over to the other side of this so that they can shoot the guy and then charge him, get within the reroll range of 1. This unit of Incurses is going to advance as well. Cocked. 5. So they're going to go, +1 is 12. So that guy's just going to move. I can't go within an inch of you there. I am within 3. And they're just going to string back 2 inches to 2 inches to 2 inches. So he's going to hold that one. And that guy's going to hold that one. Oh, shoot. Do you want to mute me while I do this? It's just me, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Then Sanguinary Guard can Sanguinary Guard are going to advance.
Had a feeling you would put them there.
Yeah? Because now Dante can go over here and he's going to fusion pistol and kill your dude.
Nice.
Inferno pistol.
In some sort of heroic battle. With his piece.
I think he's a bit of a chicken. He only shows his face when they're on their last legs.
I have you know, he
just
doesn't
killed
show
Trajan.
his face.
Yeah, with 1 wound left.
Hey, look. Tactical genius.
He's like, oh, just wait till he's just like he's literally fainting.
Tactical
And then
genius.
he's just like, oh, I did it. I did it.
Well, I'm going to shoot him now.
Well.
Here he goes. You ready for this?
Yep.
He's getting his big piece out.
He's hit.
He's hit. He wounds on a 3.
Yep. You rolled a 1.
Do I CP reroll?
You have a
it?
CP, I think you should, just for the fun of it.
Yes, he's got a 3+ incredible save. I'm not that crazy. I'm happy to take him in combat. Joe calling me out for, stuff.
Being a chicken.
Then I'm going to shoot him with the other guys there.
Oh, no, there we go.
3, 6,
It's always a but.
9, 12 shots.
It's not chicken, as someone's just rightly pointed out. It's the Inferno pistol.
Yeah.
The big boy.
It's his piece.
What's
1,
these?
2,
You're
3.
winning on 5s, aren't you?
Yeah, 5 saves on him.
4, 5 minus.
-1.
Oh, that was a 5, and then I failed 1, but he ignores it.
You did not feel the pain, did you?
No.
Okay, charge phase. The Death Company are going to charge in your Sagittarium, and they are in.
Nice.
Do we have 1 CP each?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, that's problematic.
That is a problem for you, isn't it?
Yes, that's a very big problem for me. Because you can interrupt
I can.
with 1 CP.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. How many CPs have I got?
1.
1.
I've got 1 CP left. Right, Dante is going to charge in on the dude, the shield captain.
He rolls an 11.
He rolls an 11. He's in. Okay, so I'm just going to go over there. Okay, the unit's going to go in on a 6.
Oh. Darty's got to take backup with him, Can't do it on his own. It's a chicken.
Okay.
Who do you go with?
Questions and answers.
the Death Company. Oh, forgot to put my boy in.
Is that because I spend the 1 CP interrupt and then your Angel Sacrifice to Dante?
Just sacrifice Dante.
Well, Dante gets it for free.
It's not the only stratagem you can do for free. And I've got a CP left.
Gets to fight in death
Oh.
for free.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
that's good.
5 Thunderhammers. And now I'm getting 5 attacks apiece. No exploding 6s, but I do get my rerolls.
Oh no.
No +1 to hit though.
Oh.
Only the 20 attacks on the Thunderhammers. Do you know Pardo from SN Battle Reports messaged me today?
Yeah, he was like, Blood Angels are the most broken army ever.
No.
Never play them ever again.
He was like, Steve, why are you running the Thunderhammers on the Death Company? And I was like, because they smash stuff up. I didn't use the word smash. I used another S word, which is not right for the channel. But a big shout out to the guys over at SN. They do a great job on their battle report. So, yeah, it's good to have a bit of banter with those guys.
They're doing a good job.
But the reason why I like the hammers is because of 2 reasons. Number 1, due to Eternal and Dreadnoughts. Because the whole army's damage 2 pretty much. The Plasma Inceptors, the Sangers, Dante, it's all damage 2. So I need some damage 3. Power Fists are cheaper and they're also really good. But I need a hammer for that 3 damage, along with Disgusting Resilience from the Death Guard now.
Like we saw with the Grey Knights the other day as well. 3 wound models that reduce all damage by 1. It's disgusting.
Resilient.
I do love migraine.
You're hitting on 4s, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because you're not -1. You don't get the +1 anymore.
No, unfortunately not. And I don't get exploding 6s either.
Why are you rolling?
Because of Dante rerolls in the command phase, you know? Because Death Company are a core unit.
I remember when I used to enjoy this game.
Oh. He is
Joe.
joking, by the way.
He loves 40k as much as he loves Blood
Wounding on
Angels.
5s, yeah?
Yeah, but adding 3 to the dice roll, so 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 saves.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dead.
Okay.
They're dead. Watch out for the spikes on their helmets.
I'll watch out.
Yeah, I will spend my 1 CP
Yeah.
to attack with my shield captain.
And I will spend my 1 CP. So Dante says, no, you shall fight me, and you shall leave my sanguinary guard alone. Bit of a weird interaction, actually, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dante's like, you might want to hit, by the way, you know that, yeah.
I'll do it again. Oh, I rolled 1. 3s. That is 4 wounds on Dante, on his invuln, if he's got one.
If he's got one.
If he's
Of course
got
he's
one.
got one. It's a 4-up, mate. Here we go, 4
Boom,
4-ups.
He's failed 2.
That's perfectly average.
Yeah.
Go on then, D3,
Oh, how many wounds you got?
6.
Oh.
You've been HJ Cole's thing.
Oh, it's 5. He's got
Oh.
1 wound left.
Ah, that's a shame, Joe.
That is a shame, isn't it?
That's a good roll, though. 5 out, you know. It's good.
It would have been the most Joe Cole's thing to happen if he just rolled a double 6.
If I'd spent that 2 CP at the start of the game
Yeah.
for the blood games. But the problem with the Victor, I think with Victor of the Blood games, you either have that or you have a Dreadnought. Because you don't want to spend too much CP early game with Custodes.
So Dante
Or
now,
pre-game.
Dante's going to show us done.
Yeah?
I was hoping I'd get the Fight in Death for free, because that's one of... people will say, Steve, why Dante? You know, just take a Chapter Master. But he's gold, he's Dante, he's got a big pistol, and
An axe.
an axe. It gives me a CP. And that, look how good these CPs are. So he's hitting on 2s,
No rerolls.
no rerolls.
Wounded on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. He gets 8 attacks now.
No, it's wounded on 2s, isn't he? What's his strength?
7.
I am tough on 6.
So all wound. Oh, that's cocked. There's a 1. So 3 6 saves, mate.
6.
3 ups.
He's dead.
You got a feel of no pain, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. How much damage are you?
2.
He's dead.
Dante, look at that. Shield Captain, down. Trajan, down. Everything else, down.
Who's the chicken now?
Yeah. Giving it the big chat.
I think we could probably talk it through now.
Yeah, probably can, yeah. So
Yeah.
at the end of my turn, I'm going to get 8 points for 4 for... no, because I didn't kill a vehicle, did I? But do I get a point for killing a character?
Character or vehicle.
So cool, I get 4 points for that. Good job I didn't kill the guy in the corner, because that means I can get another 4 points in next battle round as well.
Will Dante be able to do it? Because he has got all of his wounds.
Oh, he will be.
He will struggle.
He's going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get 8 points at the end of that round. I got that banner up. So at the start of Joe's turn, he's going to get 5 points for holding.
And I get 1 point for a banner.
1 point for a banner.
And then I get no points for the rest of the game.
And then in my turn, Dante will give the unit. He might give himself reroll ones.
Can he do that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty sure you can, can't you? Well, I'll put it on the unit then. I'm pretty sure you can put it on yourself. Then this unit will raise a banner there.
Yep.
That unit will raise a banner there.
How many banners are you getting?
So I get 3 points for my banners at the start of this turn.
No, you get 2 points.
No, because I put the banners with the Inceptors up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How many points on the primary?
I'm getting 15. These guys are going to advance. 6. Right, charge phase. Sorry, mate, can I squeeze past? No, Dante's going to shoot his piece again.
Oh.
At Vanguard Tactics, all pistols are referred to as pieces. That's what I bring.
It's a 1.
If I'm allowed to give myself rerolls, I'm doing it. Well, a friendly, yeah, so he's re-rolling that.
It's a hit.
It's a big 6 on the VT.
It's a 1.
So the piece obviously can't wound. That's the second time he's rolled a 1 to wound now.
You'd be better off just throwing it.
I'd still wouldn't wound. Okay, charge phase. Dante's going in. He's in.
He's in.
Unit Sanger's going in. 3 just.
That's...
Good job I gave myself an unfailable charge. Dante's going to go first because he's going to show how it's done. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And he's sick of your back chat you've been giving him.
Yeah.
Here we go then. 8 attacks. He hits with them all. Wound on 2s.
Oh no, he failed to wound once.
4, 6, 7.
He's dead.
Dante does it again.
I think you've got 100.
So that's another 8 points on. 4 more for the oaths.
And then your next day you would get 15, which would max 30. You're on 40, so you get 5 there.
So how many points for Relentless Assault have you got me on?
8, but it should go up to 12.
So,
Yeah.
so at the end of this turn, I'm going to get another 4.
So that'll take it to 12.
Yep, and then I get another 4 points for Oaths of Moment.
Yeah, so you've maxed that.
Okay.
Yep.
Banners wise at the start of your.
Banners, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So yeah, you've maxed all of it. And then Relentless Assault at the end of the game.
Then my last turn, I'll just put up a last banner.
Well, I think you've maxed banners
Yeah,
anyway.
maxed it no matter what. There you go. Yeah, 100.
To my 39.
I used to have the biggest win on stream, and now, well, most points, and now.
Okay, I'm giving it the big one. Yeah, like we said, it's a tough one.
6 objectives are real difficult for Custodes as well.
Yeah.
Because yes, they are OBSEC. They are OBSEC, but all their units are really small, and you have to be everywhere to do it. It's real difficult, and I honestly do think that Blood Angels are the best army in the game.
They are real good.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, the list I've got here,
Yeah.
like I said, if I was going to do the LVO, I would take this list. This is by far my strongest list. I've got the most repetitions in with it. And you can see I just kind of, when it gets to the combat phase, I'm not missing anything. I'm making everything work for me. It's like a domino effect.
That Angel Sacrifice stratagem
Ruins you.
it ruins
Absolutely ruins you.
armies that rely on single models to do a lot of work. Like, because if that Dreadnought had got 2 rounds of combat as it did on that unit of Death Company, he would have picked them all up quite comfortably. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
Sorry,
Go on,
just
Jake.
a quick one for you because I was just waiting for the game to end so I could answer this this lovely chap's question. Just any chance of just explain? He's just bought a terrain set from Foreground, so thank you very much for that. Can you just confirm, obviously, how we do our line of sights on the buildings again, just for him because he wants to do the same way?
Yeah. So what we do is in the set you basically get two. So you get 4 small L shapes. What I suggest you do is, now the great thing about it is because it's very thin cardboard, what you could do if you want a little bit more, obviously heavier set terrain, you can border all these up. So what we tend to do is have 2 of them, the opposite ones are all bordered, and we leave a larger area piece on the bottom.
Yeah.
2 other corners, what we do is open them all up, but give it a slight, you can easily cut this off, slightly smaller area piece, so it's easy to get the obscuring without being like 6 to 8 inches behind the wall, which becomes like kind of pointless. Why would you even stand there? Then in terms of the big L shapes, or the bit with the kind of the 3-story building with the little L on the top, whichever way the L is, so like this, so that goes that's your top piece. Obviously there's another story. What we typically do is block out the 2 sides that match that, and then we leave this side open. Okay, so that means that both of those, when it's symmetrical, means that one player's got a larger L to jump into, and the other one can, like, you move that unit perfectly to shoot into that L shape here. Yeah. You've got the firing lane because you know this is the blocked edge. This is the move I want to make with that Fall on Fury. Yeah. If I go over here, so you can shoot into that, which is a really good play. But then in terms of the other ones, we then have ones which are like a kind of U shape. And what we do on that is have the front completely blocked, and either, depending on how much other terrain you have, we tend to just take both sides down. Yeah. But they're very easy. You're better off taking them, starting off with less, and if you feel like you need a little bit more, then all you do is you just stick on the little crates. So start with more of them being open. If you're having good games, start putting more, like let's say shooting armies are really dominating, then stick a couple more on until you get that sort of balance of making your terrain right. Yeah.
Hey, that answers your question, Mr. Chaos. I can't remember the middle name, but his name's Chaos. I know that. So thank you very much for buying that.
Chaos with a K?
Oh. So there was a few, like we said, a few dice rolls in my first turn that went my way. Yeah. The null zone going off, you not denying it. Yeah. The charge going off with getting my null zone in, that was very big. And that really and then me using Angel Sacrifice. But again, that comes down to me, because I didn't take While We Stand We Fight, and I'm actually preferring the game now. I'm moving away from it a little bit more and trying other things. It means I can be a bit more aggressive with those characters. If you'd have gone Assassinate, that's
I never take Assassinate against you because
it's too easy for me to defend.
Yeah, because you're with the banner. Each of your characters is moving 14 inches at a turn plus advance. So it's a case of if they ever get in trouble, they just run away and I can't catch them. And also I can't max it out. Yeah. Because at best I'll kill 2. Yeah. If I'm lucky. And Null Zone in combination with Blood Angels absolutely just brutalizes Custodes, because you've got that combination of a lot of attacks which do 2 to 3 damage combined with high AP. Yeah. And once you take away my invulnerable save, you just carve through me. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you could have got lucky and killed this Librarian. Yeah. And if you would have, that would have been big as well. If I go first, does that swing the games differently? I don't know. Because sometimes going second is a good thing. Like for me, it was actually good because I could make all those charges. If you'd have played KG, then you're kind of completely wasting your first turn.
I waste my first turn. I can't get onto objectives. I can't do banners. I can't be aggressive, forcing you to spread out. Because if you go first, you put your entire army in this building and this building here, and I can't do anything about it.
I've got the position to go either way.
Because I charge in, and I might kill everything in one side, or you Angel Sacrifice, which means I don't kill anything, and then whatever's left plus the guys in this building just jump across and just kill my army. Yeah.
Or I can just pick us. So when we've played in the past, what I've done against Joe in the Custodes is just the reason why I wanted my whole army here pretty much, with the Death Company being able to fall on Fury here, means that I can go over here, because you started to stack your army over there to sort of counterbalance mine, which was definitely the right thing to do. But because I've got the mobility, if I go first, I can go here and hit that corner, take you out of the easy corner, while your bigger army's sort of slowly tundering, and then I can get all my charge. I can wait till turn 3. And then that's when I'm really starting to ramp up,
And at the moment, because like I didn't have a huge choice on secondaries, and I did look at the idea of having my whole army in one corner and then just taking the three objectives there if I could. But then that just funnels your army as it wants to into one go. But that massively reduces my options on secondaries.
And it also means that I can get to this one super quick. You're going to take a while to get to this one. In the meantime, I'm going to take the board and then go over. I think it would have been interesting to see how it plays out. I think probably in hindsight, the only mistake, if we look at anything, like we said, a couple of dice rolls didn't go your way. Maybe actually making those charges into the Death Company with the Shield Captain, that may have been a mistake, obviously, because you give me the extra attacks and the +1 to wound. So maybe if you don't do that, I can't get as many attacks onto the Dreadnought. Maybe he survives, because he's still getting that 4+ invulnerable save with the minus damage. I'm only getting a couple of boys in. Who knows? And then maybe the Shield Captain can go somewhere else. But it was it was very close in the beginning, but obviously after we got to that turn 2.
The Death Company were the real winners for this game, because they just took so much.
You mean Dante?
No, Dante...
You mean Dante?
No, Dante didn't do anything.
Wow.
He just ran around kicking people that are already down.
Absolute audacity to say that to Steve.
No, the Death Company is just great. Especially Death Company in combination with Angel Sacrifice are a unit that cannot be dealt with. And if you'd like a shooting army like Guard or versus Tau, they'd be able to deal with them, but they wouldn't be able to deal with the 2 units of Sanguinary Guard with their saves. And they'd just be in on them.
Any questions or comments from the chat, guys? Happy to take any questions for the last sort of 5 minutes. Did you enjoy the game? Let us know.
A lot of people have said another great expedition game through VT. Many thanks. Really excellent example of how to go second as well. Dante was the MVP.
Dante didn't do anything. He killed one guy with 1 wound and one guy with 2 wounds, and then a guy holding a stick.
Look,
he went over and punched an old man, basically.
Look, Dante is going to be stuck on here.
And then you'll never play with him ever again.
I think
I'm not going to move him around.
Speaking from someone as a third party, obviously watching and sitting here, the massive part of that game is that Death Company, like you said, just jumping into the middle, causing a lot of trouble. Obviously, the Librarian was massive. Killing those Terminators was massive. As well, also, that Angel Sacrifice, that is insane, likely useful, especially in the matchup as well. Maybe in the versus a shooting army, it may not see as much use, but for this, in a lot of situations, to be able to make that unit virtually invulnerable for a turn is amazing. So amazing.
One of the things that I felt I feel like I played a perfect game. I'm very critical of myself, very self-critical. I've always been when I was a bodybuilder. I'm very critical when I play Warhammer. This for me felt like I played a perfect game. And apart from the null zone thing I showed out that I maybe could have done, but I didn't declare the extra consolidation and things. But apart from that little tiny thing, I felt like I managed my CPs well. I managed my heroic interventions well with the Sanguinary Guard, Ancient going in, sacrificing himself so the Sanguinary Guard can stay alive, because they're my workhorses. And actually, it's a bit weird. Obviously, you've got these characters sacrificing themselves for the Sanguinary Guard. Is a bit odd, but anyway. Hey, you've got.
I think it's a mental thing for players, because obviously, when you play the game and you play it for a long time, characters are special. You're like, oh, I don't want my characters to die. They're important. But actually, in this list, your characters are the least important people there.
Yeah.
It's your big units.
Yeah.
And it's a mindset thing that I think Blood Angels players like will need to kind of like get into, where they're like, oh, actually, I've got this stratagem. It's not very good on the surface, but then in use, you're like, oh, I do want my characters
It's
to
a
die.
lot of stuff we teach at the academy as well, is obviously how to use those stratagems, how to manage those stratagems, how to look at the game in a point of view that you're thinking about it more, and so you're properly analysing a Codex, mastering a Codex, and then getting to the point where you're feeling confident enough to for a lot of stratagems that people overlook, that because when you have that mastery of that book, you actually know what these are doing properly.
And the problem is when you listen to the internet, the general internet, they're like, oh, Angel Sacrifice is rubbish. Oh, Death Company are rubbish. Oh, Dante's rubbish. You don't need a librarian or whatever it will be. Or the +2 move relic is rubbish. But the list is put together in such a way that it's all been thought about, it's all been carefully constructed, and it works in synergy and harmony together. And I've mastered the combat phase. Like I felt like I played it well. And again, we break down all these little elements on the academy, and we show you exactly how to do them. So then you feel a lot more comfortable when you get to the game. This guy's going to base. This guy's going to pile in. This guy's not going to base. This guy's going to make sure that they're equidistant apart. This guy's going to consolidate this way, making him to, and that's how the game needs to be played at the top end. So anyway, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you for tuning in. Joe, commendable effort.
Yeah.
I know that was a rough game for you there. That is, it was brutal. But you've took it like a champ, and you played well. Is that a sniff?
It's all right, I'm just going to go.
Also,
Well, it's 2 for Tuesday down at Domino's, so I'm just going to eat my feelings now.
But guys, remember, thank you so much. Please subscribe. Consider the Academy. It really helps this channel grow. It is the best way to support us if you want to keep us producing content like this. It really does help us, keep the lights on and all that good stuff. Feed Joe's, 2 for Tuesday. So again, thank you so much. Please subscribe, leave us a review, comment below, and please share this with your friends, your networks. If you're in a group, it's much easier if you guys share it than me. So if you feel like this has been a good mastery of, somebody said a good mastery of the combat phase or expedition, whatever it was, with the Blood Angels again. And Joe played, extremely well with the Custodes. So again, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jake.
I also think it's have a good New Year. This is the last game of 2020, so have a good New Year. Stay safe, and thank you very much, and thank you for everything.
Yeah. Take care, guys. See you later.
Bye bye.